The day of the hairy freak or the fat slob is practically gone.
Let the party begin. I've got snacks.
Hey everyone, I don't know why it didn't fade there. Look at us, we did it again, another 7 days round the sun. Welcome to WCW Deep Cuts Live. My name is Tom. Look at that, right there, my name. I believe that's 156th week in a row. It's still been my name. Hello to everybody in the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club, aka the chat. Of course, this is WCW Deep Cuts Live, where every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, we gather to watch the forgotten quote-unquote television classics from World Championship Wrestling in the 1990s. But before we begin, as always, I'd like to give a big shout-out, not just to old Brew there, was it Brew Bag Mulligan? Brown Bag Mulligan. That's what I get for trying to read the screen. White wall over here. Also shout-out to Gray Lim. Thank you, Gray Lim, as well for following before we went live tonight. But I'd like to give a big shout out to the members of the Weirdo Empire. Thank you all so much for not just giving me your eyeballs, but also your dollars, your support financially. You guys are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You're great. I'm on Cameo. What is up with this, dog? Oh, my fades went away. All of my fades. All of my fades. Hold on. There we go. A little better. I'm on Cameo. $10 a video. Go check me out. Go check me out there. That's not... Sorry. The screen's coming up that shouldn't be. But also, I got that video up. I meant to replace the gimmick beforehand. What is going on there? This thing's going fucking crazy. Anyway, if you were not with us, 2 bonus streams this weekend, one of which is on YouTube, VOD, one of which I will never put on YouTube because it is by far the most problematic hour and a half of my internet life. If you've not done so already, check out this past Friday's WCW Deep Cuts Live special edition where we uncracked the WCW Power Disc. It was interesting, it was sexy, and it was wild. And then thanks to all of you that joined for our impromptu stream on Saturday afternoon with my son Noli, where he said a lot of things I did not expect. He's a 12-year-old boy now, so he's going to say some fucked up things. Real fucked up things he did. He accused multiple people of being drug addicts. He made a joke about folks that show up on Chris Hansen's show, amongst other things. And we watched death matches, and I discovered that if I don't label my streams as like adult extreme content or whatever, that Twitch is very mad at me for it. So, I won't do that again. Anyway, we got way too much show. It's 9:04. Way too much. What else? I will be on 2 podcasts next week. One, I believe, is releasing Monday, and one that will be out anytime next week. Trying to think if I should say, because I don't want to jinx it. You know what? This coming Monday, I will be on Tales from the Attitude Era with my pal Rob Pasbani and former WWE Conan Metalocalypse writer Tommy Blancha. So check that out. And then this weekend I'm recording my annual PW Torch podcast with Alan Cunahan and Alan Farrell. So we're gonna watch some wrestling television and talk some shit. So alright, let's get going right now. Go back to 1991 and watch some World Championship Wrestling. Thanks for the sub, Ghost of Bert Prentice. Always appreciate it. Let's go.
Big Sid Vicious.
That is very loud.
Flying Brian continued his winning
Hey,
run.
Lemon Dream Pie, hello.
Beautiful Bobby met in a classic confrontation. And Paul
Optimum Vision,
Davis
thank you for upping that Prime sub, much
on this
appreciated.
night. Now sit back and enjoy America's most popular wrestling program.
Yeah, snow sucked. That's why I streamed so much this weekend. Hey, Optimum Vision, hello.
Hello again, everyone, and thanks for
Jim
being with us
Ross,
here
so
tonight
happy
on
to be
TBS.
here.
Jim Ross, and we've got 2 big hours for you, ladies and gentlemen. In our first hour here tonight on the special
Thank you,
edition
Ghost of
World
Bert Prentice. I will
Championship
pass
Wrestling, not only will you see
word
that big
along.
eight-man
Thank
tag
you,
team
Lemon
event
Dream Pie.
that
Got
features
this
the
from
Horsemen,
Stash Pages.
Ric
I'm not
Flair,
sure if
Arn
he's still
Anderson,
selling. He
Barry
was
Windham,
as of a
and
week
Sid Vicious
ago.
as they take on Sting, Rick and Scott
Go
Steiner,
check him out. Just
and
Google Stash
Flying
Pages.
Brian,
It'll
but
pop
you'll
up.
also see the Z-Man defend the television
Z-Man?
championship. Let's go to the ring in our first event.
Ladies
God,
and
his teeth are
gentlemen,
white.
this event is one fall for the World TV title. Making his
Well,
way to the ring
RBH, we
area
watched
from
that
Detroit,
Halloween
Michigan,
Havoc
at 245
1990
pounds, one half of the Master Blasters. This is Blades.
World Championship Wrestling, where one of the hours was big and the other one was like, oh, we're just doing this to do it. Hey, John Moxley's favorite wrestler, Blade.
Glad you're with us this very special Sunday edition
Oh, from the
of
Malenko
World
Brothers versus
Championship
Koloff and
Wrestling.
Steamboat match from the Clash, June '92. It's all right.
The Horsemen
Not great.
to take on
Not
Sting,
bad.
the Steiner Brothers, and Flying Brian. All that and much more.
That is one half of the
in this
Master
hour.
Blaster. Yeah, Noli is. That's the side effect of him like growing up with all of these celebrities being streamers. He knows how to do it. Noli's doing well. I feel like every wrestling show is a special
The Z-Man
edition.
being
Big
introduced by
hour.
America's
Big 2 hour.
most charismatic ring
I just want,
announcer.
for once,
Y104
I just want like Tony,
Y106
like
FM
Tony
for
Khan
Rudolph
or
Jones.
Paul Levesque to be like, this show's gonna suck tonight.
Referee Randy Anderson, the
Oh shit,
official
this was the same night as the Royal Rumble
The
1991
Z-Man certainly has some tremendous challengers
with the
looming on the horizon.
one of the best tag matches in
for his,
WWE
very
history.
coveted
Orient
World
Express versus
Television
the
Championship
Rockers.
belt. Men like Arn
Eric's
Anderson,
doing well,
beautiful Bobby Eaton, Terry Taylor,
sticking to the Beyblading and the Pokemoning. We wanted him to come on the stream with us Saturday. He was too cool for school.
A very strong individual. Side headlock by the Z-Man.
You see, he's the
Well,
Z-Man because he has a
Z-Man's
Z
rise
on his
to
butt.
Popularity, massive popularity, has just been overwhelming in the last couple of months. The Master Blaster setting himself. Z-Man unable to take him off his feet.
I will, Optimum Vision. I will tell him he's in bed, right? Oh my gosh!
The drop kick got his
That
attention.
bump was
And then the
insane.
clothesline took him all the
Yeah,
way
I will
over.
tell him tomorrow when he wakes up. Absolutely.
Big time offensive move for the Z-Man.
Tom Zink would have either cleaned up as a podcaster or been cease and desisted off the internet.
Z-Man has signed to
Like
appear
he
on the big
was.
national television taping tomorrow night at Center Stage
I
in
had the
Atlanta.
Z-Man
Center
as
Stage is
well.
located
I
on
didn't
West
draw a
Street,
Z on his butt,
about a
Zach,
block
but
from the
I
Art Center MARTA
drew
station.
blood all over him. I pretty much ran a
Certainly hope
deathmatch
to be with
fed
us
with
over
my
35
figures.
stars. We'll be on hand for that big national TV taping, one of the biggest we've ever had.
Zink.
It'll
If
be
he
really
wasn't, he was like the
exciting.
number one
Tomorrow night,
contender.
7 o'clock starting time.
Because there was a whole like three-way
I suggest you
feud
get
with like
there
him
early.
and Arn
Doors will
Anderson
open
and
about
Bobby
6:15
over the
tomorrow
TV
night.
title at this time.
Wrist lock applied by the Z-Man.
Batter Saturday Night
Blade
announcer
of the
Gary
Master
Capetter,
Blasters.
Rhubarb Jones.
Z-Man
Gary
reverses.
didn't do as much Saturday
Contract
night in this
takeover,
era.
taking the bigger man
I have to go
off his
Rhubarb.
feet. Now that move will certainly
Country
negate
music's
the
number
strength
one radio
advantage that
DJ.
the Master Blaster may have.
I think Tom Zink was like the easiest Galoob to get.
As the
Because
Master
kids
Blaster
didn't
was,
want
making
him.
the allegation that his side
Z-Man
was
passed
pulled.
away a few years ago,
I
yes.
certainly didn't see that from my vantage point.
All right, I did not see that,
Good
so he
friend
is the
Bob
TV
Coughlin will be
champion.
back
I
with us
was
next Saturday night
doing
when we
7 other
return
things
to
with knobs
our
and buttons.
6:05 Saturday night time
That's what I get
slot.
for producing my own
2 big
show.
hours here next week.
That sounds likely. WCW did a lot of that, where guys would be on TV with belts that they had already lost around this time.
The arm bar. Both men back up to a vertical base.
It was nice of Tom Zink to help him up there.
Powerful
Oh,
clothesline
Tom
by
almost
Blade
like
of the
popped his
Master
shoulder out
Blaster.
of socket. Dude, you've been wrestling long enough. You should know how to back that.
Z-Man, you can tell that really
Seriously, Brian, like that's Rhubarb Jones and WCW television was my first impression of the South.
He is a big,
growing up.
brawler. And that's the technique
like
and
Jim
style
Ross.
he's going to try to take to the man.
Yeah, if you filed taxes in the year 1991 as opposed to return a set, you got a Z-Man figure.
Still to come in our program, we're going to take a look at Paulie Dangerously's workout
Exactly,
video.
fake White Shadow. There's
Blade
a lot of
chokes the
negative
Z-Man.
and phantom title wins.
Paulie and Missy Hyatt will be arm wrestling at the Clash of Champions, which of course will be broadcast.
Yeah, they would always
live
treat
right
Rhubarb
here on
Jones as like the
TBS,
celebrity.
Wednesday night, January the 30th.
Like everybody knew.
With an 8:05 Eastern Time
Like,
start.
I'm from fucking Indiana, dude, and I'm a child.
2.5 hours of live wrestling action from the CNN Center Atrium.
This is Al Green, yes.
Second hour tonight on the
AKA
main portion of this doubleheader.
Al Green under a mask
will have Missy
from
Hyatt's
WXO.
workout
Hey,
video.
Refs as Wizards.
Among other.
Yes,
I think very
Rhubarb Jones was a country radio DJ in Atlanta, but they treated him like he was the biggest country DJ in the country.
Blade coming in, the foot right to the face. And now the
Oh, that's a dirty joke.
It's that quick.
Jim Cornette, Rub
He
Hard
made one
Jones.
big offensive move, went to the top. He got the drop kick and the
So the Master Blasters, like a month before this, were like the big Road Warrior monster team.
Beautiful Bobby Eaton.
And then everyone in the company was like, oh, these guys suck.
Clash of Champions for the TV title.
Look at Bobby Eaton.
Beautiful Bobby trying to assert himself here on the Z-Man. Eaton
Oh
wants
gosh,
to
there's
be
another
the
storm coming your way.
television
I'm sorry,
champion of the
man.
world. The Z-Man has just won the match against the Master Blaster, but now beautiful Bobby.
Wolfman Jack. How did Wolfman Jack not do wrestling? He seemed like prime. Like, he's a guy that should have done wrestling.
Beautiful Bobby
Wolfman
and
Jack.
the Z-Man will collide
All gimmicked
live
up.
here on TBS at the Clash of
Oh,
Champions.
eating so much ass tonight.
The Z-Man was rocked by Bobby Eaton. What a surprise! Eaton
Yeah, Tom
just
Zink was a
burst into the
queeter.
ring.
He quit.
We're looking
to
forward to the
WWF.
matchup at the Clash. Fans, here's
This
how
was
you
the
can
Man
vote
Cow match.
for the sexiest wrestler
from
in WCW.
Wolfman
That man
Jack?
sure will get several votes.
I don't know.
Attention wrestling fans. Here's your opportunity to participate in selecting WCW.
Why are they talking to
wrestler.
us?
On a postcard
Just use
only.
pictures.
Clearly print the name of your choice and mail it today to Post Office Box 105-366, Atlanta, Georgia 30348-5366.
Like,
the winner of WCW
could you imagine
Sexiest
how
Wrestler
many
Contest
creeps
will be announced on
just
TBS
sent
Wednesday
pictures of
night,
their bodies
January
for Missy
30th,
Hyatt
during the
to that
upcoming
P.O.
Clash of
box?
Champions broadcast.
Also, I would have picked. Oh gosh, probably Rhubarb Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dutch
this
Mantel,
event is
definitely
scheduled for one
sexy.
fall, making the way into the ring area from the financial
Judas
district
Effect,
of
Mancow, and Jimmy Hart
Upper
happened twice.
accompanied by his
Two different
administrative
pay-per-views in
assistant,
1990.
Alexander York. It's
Ring Stampede and
Michael Wall
Mayhem.
Street.
The man that has brought the computer into professional wrestling, Michael Wall Street, with
And his opponent,
computer whiz, Alexander
So my
York.
mom sent a fax in for Dustin.
This
I
is
don't think
Mike
Dustin
Hart.
was there yet.
Mike Hart.
Mike Hart.
I'm sure will predict will be the next victim.
He was
here.
the child that Stu treated the worst. Imagine that. Also,
Mike
Steve, I
Hart,
saw your comment. It took
you
me a second to
lose
read it.
Michael Wall Street in less
Tom
than
Zink
6
told
minutes.
you needed to get on the gas if you needed to
she
make
certainly
it.
is a business-like
Oh, my
cold
goodness.
individual. She must have graduated valedictorian from the Leona.
I bet
Helmsley
Norman
School of
got some
Congeniality.
votes.
Michael Wall Street also has signed to
Dear Misty,
wrestle
I am
on the Big
sexiest
Clash of
pics
Champions
wrestler.
broadcast
My name is Dick Pics.
from the home of World Championship
2:13
Wrestling,
a.m. in Portugal.
CNN
Hell yeah,
Center
Steve-O.
Atrium. Wall Street, I tell you something, has really been just tremendous.
Yeah,
since,
Michael
he
Wall Street is
aligned
out of the
himself
company in like
with
2
Ms.
weeks, by
York
the way.
And the computer.
They gave him this brand new
As a
gimmick,
matter of fact, he says he's unbeatable.
filmed a fancy vignette, and then
And,
he leaves.
I can't remember him being pinned by anyone since he and her
could-
have
what-
formed
what-
their allegiance.
Mike Hart footage
Remember, still
would
to
the
come on our
computer have been
broadcast,
able to
We're going
analyze?
to see Terry Taylor in action. Paulie Dangerous is going to be here to conduct some
He is
interviews.
kind of moist right now. That's a good
As
point,
well.
Brian. He's
Renegade
already
Warriors
a
of the
bit
broadcast,
moist from the
Big eight-man
sweat.
tag, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Barry Windham, and
No
Sid
worries,
Vicious.
Minister of Entertainment. I believe you
Rick
subbed on
Steiner,
Saturday.
Scott Steiner,
If I'm not mistaken. Look at that.
That big 8-man tag match still to come.
Crazy. This is entertaining.
Stop
doing that, Mike. You have a gimmick to uphold.
Doubleheader here on TBS.
I really sweat.
York,
you see Nick Patrick in the corner. He's like sitting on the middle turnbuckle doing this, questioning his life choices. Dusty, I think, was allowed back in the office in WCW by this point. Oh, no. This is the night of the Rumble. The Rumble was his last night in the WWF. So I think Monday he was back officially booking. But he had started secretly booking WCW again in like mid-December 90.
If she has developed this computer program that helps in preparation.
This is the, quote, Barry Windham booking. That just happened, all the formats just happened to be in Dusty Rhodes' handwriting. Thank you, Minister of Entertainment. I'll do another stream with Noli soon.
In the future.
He had fun. We all had fun.
Apparently, and we don't know this, but Mike Hart's left arm may have been injured days ago, weeks ago.
She doesn't know that.
Some type of lingering injury, but it certainly seems that is the object of Wall Street.
That's fantastic. I love that they cut the Miss NWO segments from Sold Out, especially since spoiler for the PW Torch podcast I'm doing this weekend. Alan had me watch an episode of Nitro right before NWO Sold Out 97, where they won't shut the fuck up about the Miss NWO pageant. So I love that on the YouTube Nitro that I watched, they left all that in knowing that they were going to cut out the pageant from the YouTube VOD. Could you imagine Nick Patrick playing jazz trombone, jazz sax, leaning on the stool?
Wall Street, very shrewd.
Very shrewd. He put his leg on the rope right in front of the referee. It's shrewd.
He is very shrewd in his business dealings as well.
Like, he's touching Nick Patrick with his leg.
Wall Street with the foot of the bottom rope.
Oh, God.
Fans want added feature of the class.
Thinking about a microchip and Mike Rotunda's butt. Thanks, Ghost of Brick.
We understand from active in-ring competition will be my special guest on Wednesday night.
Nick Patrick's like, look at me, motherfucker. You stay off those ropes. She's an honest woman. She's mine.
Discussing with him his plans for the future.
Alexander, he's fucking cheating again. This is bullshit.
Position with Turner Broadcasting.
Walmart. They're chanting Walmart at him. Stock market crash, baby.
Stock market crash again.
I think Mike Rotunda would use the little plunger head on the trombone.
Wall Street.
Michael Wall Street. Signed to wrestle at the Clash of Champions live.
I know at one point in commentary on another Mike Rotunda Michael Wall Street match, they mentioned that he had investors that were putting money into the software. Now I wish they would have done like a Shark Tank style segment where they went around pitching it to billionaire assholes. Yeah, his finisher as IRS was the write-off, which is a right-armed diving clothesline.
This man has not been pinned.
Software for the little computer thing.
Yet another impressive outing
that
for Michael
Alexander
Wall Street.
was typing on.
One of the most controversial situations surrounding the Clash of
That's an
Champions
itty bitty
is the
Mike
arm
flag
wrestling
there.
contest between Paul
It looks like a toy.
and Missy Hyatt. Now, in our second hour on the main event here tonight, we'll see Missy Hyatt's workout
Would star
video.
in
But right
WCW's
now,
LA
we're
Law.
gonna see
I don't
Paul
know
Lee's
enough about
workout
LA
video.
Law. That's
Before we
a
do,
blind
let's see
spot
how
in my
Paul
TV.
Lee gained a measure of revenge
watching.
last week against Missy Hyatt.
I imagine JR was wearing makeup.
A college dropout from Florida State can be a broadcast.
JR's head, it grows between each segment. They are expensive. I remember I had to do a school project in college, budgeting a TV station, and those mic flags are ridiculous. Thank you, Brown Bag Mulligan. Stash pages right there. Go get yourself one.
Let's face it, guys.
You hurt my
We're not free
feelings.
anymore. I mean, it used to be a woman would ruin our life by just letting us wine them and dine them and taking our expensive gifts and then going home with our best friend. But now women have found a new way to ruin our lives. They've invaded the last great male domain, the workplace. Come on.
Those fucking women.
Oh, but you see, now women want to be treated as equal.
Okay, I'm a big pop for Paul just sitting on the workout equipment, not using it.
But you see,
That's funny.
This month, Missy Hyatt, when I put your arm down at the Clash of the Champions, I'm gonna set the American male free.
I think Paul Lee was the first person to use the word whore in a wrestling promo at Halloween Havoc 92. So yeah, the character was always a male chauvinist.
Set the American man free to send a woman back where she belongs.
The stash pages rules. I love that page. What a great
It
stuff.
certainly doesn't seem that Paul Lee's taking this very seriously. About the only thing I could see he was exercising was his mouth. Now, tonight, Missy Hyatt will show us her workout video on the main event, and we'll be back with
Sorry,
Terry
guys.
Taylor right after this.
Sorry we didn't show you the main event. It might come up on the next episode.
World Championship Wrestling in Action fans, Sunday, February 3rd, Birmingham's Boutwell Auditorium, 7:30. Lex Luger, Flying Brian, and Terry Taylor.
Oh wow, they advertised 3 wrestlers for that show.
8 o'clock, Scott Steiner,
Things I've heard about Paul, I would say the character was just the person shot up to 10. Night dehumidifier.
7:30. Arn Anderson.
Why would they run that place for house shows? It's huge.
Columbia, the Township. 8 o'clock. The Freebirds, the Junkyard Dog and Big.
Oh, I thought that said Saint Pharmacy.
8 o'clock. Ric Flair staying in the Master Black.
The Catholic Saint of Pills.
January 23rd.
I remember that promo, yes. Wasn't that his first promo on Memphis TV where he referred to all the women as lesbians?
Los Angeles, the Forum at 7:30. Sting, Ric Flair, the Freebirds, and tonight, the UIC Pavilion in Chicago.
Ticketron sounds so much cooler than it was. Sounds like a robot that gives you tickets to wrestling shows. No.
Fans, this next event is scheduled for one fall. Making his way into the ring area at 239
This
pounds,
music is way more exciting than Terry Taylor deserved. Yes, Paul Heyman has said in multiple interviews, quotes, Dave Johnson's great.
And welcome back, everyone. World Championship
He
Wrestling,
is
our special Sunday
the
doubleheader.
biggest kid in 8th
Tomorrow night,
grade,
we'll be rejoined by
and
Bob
his dad
Snyder
lets
next
him
week.
smoke weed.
Don't forget, tonight's still another hour to come on our main event broadcast.
A lot of friends of
This
Terry
live workout
Taylor.
video tonight.
Yes,
The Lightning Express back together to take on the
What was I
fabulous
going to say?
Freebirds.
Yeah,
All
Paul's
that
claimed that
and
when
more
he
tonight
got
on
fired from
Main Event.
WCW, he was just going to go replace Howard Stern on the radio. Like, you can just do that. Hey, Cecil Nick's in the chat. Hello, Cecil. Check out Mystery Wrestling once a month on Evil Uno's Twitch stream. They're heading to Vancouver soon. If you're in Vancouver, go check them out. Also check Mystery Wrestling out on Patreon.
January the 30th.
Also, Terry Taylor is a fucking liar. Though I do think he talked to Wade Keller way more than Dave Meltzer.
Nice ball block by the Vero Beach, Florida native. Taylor has
But yeah, Terry Taylor's wrestling
in the world.
a muscular 14-year-old.
I think a little bit concerned as to why he has not received a.
He's wrestling the kid that everybody thought when he hit his growth spurt before everybody else. Oh, he's going to be huge, and then he just stays at 5'9".
I don't know if it's a political situation with he and the championship.
Why are they all named Dennis,
A problem with
Brian?
his own management.
We had a kid like that in my high school named Dennis. He looks like Morishima. Oh, Morishima. I miss you. Les Ishima. There we go. Lee Scott, the referee, the patron saint of jobbers.
Taylor rolls him. Johnson on the shoulders. We're very
Morris
excited about being in
Shima.
Los Angeles,
Yes.
California this Tuesday night. That'll be at the Great Western Forum. In L.A. Tuesday night, then up in San Francisco this Wednesday night. World Championship Wrestling.
Torito Gordy.
The great state of California.
Lee Scott's like, listen, if you get too rowdy, I have to take a bump. I just get excited out here. I'm going to throw myself over the top rope. Calm down, guys.
Johnson's already realized he's not going to be able to match hold for hold with Terry Taylor. Rookie official Lee Scott in the ring. Signed this contest, been doing an outstanding job officiating the last
there is a Terry Taylor. Terry Gordy is like awesome. A Terry Taylor Bobby Eaton match at Halloween Havoc 91. That's really fucking good.
A lot of pressure on the elbow and the shoulder of Dave Johnson.
And then like the mid-80s Mid-South. Terry's actually good. We have not gotten an answer on why Nick Patrick holds the rope, because he's a fucking coward. It looks like Dave Johnson's wearing, like, rain galoshes.
Over 6,000 fans were on hand for that big
great babyface there, punching the guy before he punches you.
Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Barry Windham, and Sid Vicious in this
hour. Hell yeah, Danielson Morris. I think we did watch that.
We'll take on Sting, Scott Steiner, Rick Steiner, and Flying Brian. That match in this hour, tonight, right here on TBS, on our special Sunday night doubleheader. Taylor now clearly taking over on Dave Johnson. Drops the knee.
Yeah, Terry Taylor's finish was the 5R.
Taylor will be back here at center stage.
Jumping 4R.
Night. Remember, our national
one
TV
better than the
4.
4.
Begins at 7 o'clock. I strongly suggest you be here early.
Yeah, Dave Johnson's good. I like Dave
Not
Johnson.
A bad seat in the house as Dave Johnson, by hook or crook, trying to do anything he can to mount some offense on Terry Taylor.
He's the kid in middle school that tells you to listen to like Pantera.
Johnson showing us a little flurry here of offense. Remember, we'll return to Saturday night.
His dad's girlfriend's gonna hook him up with one of her friends.
Taylor catching Johnson coming in with a knee.
You do see, so that's right.
Momentum.
Math human.
Back in the corner of Terry Taylor.
If you hit someone with both forearms at the same time, it feels like, remember, you know that shitty thing that dudes do to women where it's like your elbows can't touch behind your back so their boobs stick out more? That's what the 8R would feel like.
And he caught all of it. Terry Taylor has won it here.
There we go. Terry Taylor gets the win.
Winner of the match, Terry Taylor.
Yeah, I'm gonna belt now because I beat Dave Johnson. Give me a belt.
He'll get another chance to do that.
Yeah, a drop kick is a double super kick. Because I've seen guys, the RVD, like, rider kick, it's the jumping super kick. Yeah, just put up the other foot, it's a drop kick.
Wednesday night, January 30th. Here's more about it. Paul Lee is standing by at ringside.
Look at these two creeps. Nothing in this segment will be the truth.
Once again, it looks like Mr. Terry Taylor gets overlooked.
That's my point exactly.
I guarantee you Dave Meltzer had word for word this promo in his message box. His voicemail.
So now,
5 minutes after the segment happened.
Morton, a tag team specialist at the Clash in a week and a
There
half.
is, yes.
Now,
Dave Johnson was a regular
how this is going to get me
for a bit.
to a television title match.
Hey, Terry, what's the deal, man?
What's the deal, man?
Between you and me?
Look at that jacket.
Coming out on your interview. Go ahead, hit him.
Mind your own business. The point I'm trying to make, Ricky, you and I have been friends a long time. There's no problem with me.
How much time did some lonely woman in Nebraska spend making that jacket for Ricky?
You in a week and a half is not going to get me where I need to be. I don't have a problem.
Okay, I don't have a problem either. I just wanted to know that.
I imagine you both have
You tell me
problems.
there's no problem between the two of you at the Clash of the Champions.
Not with us. How about with you?
Not
A
with
mullet
me. There's
versus
no problem with me. Hey, there's peace and harmony here in World Championship Wrestling. Terry Taylor versus Ricky Morton.
Yes,
Wednesday
only
night,
Alexander
January
York can
30th
get in
at the
between
Clash.
them.
We'll be back after this.
Terry Taylor joined the York Foundation first. He was the direct replacement for Michael Wall Street.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next event is scheduled
All
for
right.
one fall. Making their way into the ring area, accompanied by the Godfather, Theodore Arlong.
Got a doom match.
A 552 pounds.
God, these guys are so over in center stage.
Champions, it's Butch Reed and
Like, this place is going nuts, except for those two racist guys in the back of the floor that turn their backs to the ring. Other than that, this whole crowd loves them. I always loved that Teddy Long would get this close to the camera when he would cut his promos at ringside. You mean the commentators? Oh no.
The opponent is going to be Brian Morton.
Dave Diamond and Fake Sting.
Starting out for his
those are some sweet tag belts.
Let's hear this from Theodore.
This is a sweet tag belt too, but those are sweet tag belts.
CNN Center, Lex Luger, Sting, World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, Teddy Long, last year's Squared Circle Expo, I've told him before. This appears out of nowhere while we're trying to like walk through a crowded room.
Of course, Theodore Arlong referring to the tag team.
Bugs my son about how he's doing in school. He's like, oh, not too well. And he's like, you better do better, or I'm gonna put you in this tag team match with the Undertaker player. And then he just fucking disappears. And Noli, being a child, did not get the reference. That would be dope, Zach. Those belts are great. Teddy is not in the Observer Hall of Fame, no. I don't think he ever had a run on top where he like drew actual money. I love Teddy, but that's kind of the criteria. Yes, that's a good point. Teddy's never looking into the camera. He's looking off to the side at like Jackie Crockett or whoever's holding the camera. Gotta beat him up. Great analysis at ringside by Teddy Long. Gotta beat him up. Teddy Long would be a great cameo by if he didn't block everyone on social media.
They've really had some bloodbath between those four guys. A lot of animosity has built between the Horsemen and Doom. Situation certainly far from over.
Yeah, this guy's great. He's like, I'm not going to try.
I should say.
Great bump. Because Dave Diamond is the guy in the ring right now.
Matter of fact, the fabulous Freebirds are the former World Tag Team Champions. I'm sure they would like the opportunity to wrestle Doom for the world title. Straight right hand by Ron Simmons. Well, Long said beat him up some more. And
I don't think there is a Tag Team Hall of Fame.
Pin him right now.
Oh, I always love that move. Ron is like, my neck is so jacked that it is believable I could just drop you on my head. And it hurts you more than me.
And, well, Simmons is choking him there. Teddy Long is insisting that Simmons...
Teddy will make one on his own.
And Brian Morton almost out on his feet. And Simmons throws him to the corner. At least Simmons has got a little bit of...
he tags into socially awkward Sting. There was, that's right.
Diamond too neighborly, I can tell you that. Great headbutt there by former Florida State football All-American.
These guys are awesome because every bump they like do the timber, no matter how appropriate it is for the moment.
For the Chiefs on the second rope comes crashing down. Ray Diamond is in a bad way.
Oh, this is Ray Diamond. Okay. Ray and Dave Diamond. Oh, he has a mustache. Cool.
Another clothesline by Reed.
I am also blocked by Shawn Michaels. But I assume I've earned it.
They know that in front of a
I'm sorry,
live
Zach.
television audience, they'll have the opportunity to prove their tag team dominance in the world of professional wrestling when they meet two of the great
What other
superstars,
world would they have tag team to? Oh my gosh!
and Sting here on TBS.
It's like, you fucking idiot.
Simmons did his dirty work.
But what
Next
other
time,
world would they have tag team
Reed
dominance in, Jim?
ascends to the top rope. Shoulder block off the top. Doom
What an awkwardly
again
fun
dominant.
moment that was
Heading for
right
the
there.
classic champion.
The winners of the match, the team of Doom.
You've never seen two enhancement guys more scared that their opponents will kill them, and they just don't do anything than this match.
Wednesday night, January the 30th, is Dixie Dynamite. And a piece of dynamite
Dixie
right
Dynamite,
Reed with a big
sake.
shoulder block off the top. And my colleague, Paul
Bow,
E.
bow, 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 bow.
He's going to talk. fabulous.
I believe, yeah, Doom and the Road Warriors did wrestle. Right at the end of the Road Warriors' run in WCW.
Forget Bon Jovi. Forget the Rolling Stones. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest rock and roll
Could you
band of all
name another
time,
band, Paul?
Michael P.S.A., Jimmy Jam Garvin, the fabulous Freebirds!
Some would say this segment is WWE Unreal.
What an honor it is to have you guys, Michael P.S.A. and Jimmy Jam Garvin, right here on WCW. There are so many things.
Look at those fucking pants he's wearing.
I mean, like tonight, 8-man tag.
I love that he's wearing, like,
There's a lot of people
what I
in
assume is the
world
sweater he
that
wore to the
want this
building.
fabulous Freebirds.
And then he puts on the most ridiculous pair of pants I've ever seen to go with them. Fabulous Greenbirds, that is a great name for our team. Our collective team, the Fabulous Greenbirds. Oh, Unreal is staged. Every segment I've seen on, every clip I've seen on social media of that show, like, oh yeah, they're just setting stuff up for, like, a storyline 3 months from now.
Yeah, they think they're bad. They want to get in the ring with the fabulous Freebirds.
And if they're not doing that, then it's just something to make Paul look smart, which it doesn't.
And find out the hard way.
Yeah, Michael probably fucked up his actual ring gear. He's like, oh shit, gotta put on a sweater.
Thanks so much for coming. Yeah.
What was the point of that? What? They only had an hour of WCW this week. And they're like, let's give a minute to that.
Our main event with that Missy Hyatt video, plus the Lightning Express will take on the Freebirds. And still to come in this hour, the big 8-man tag team event. The Horsemen.
Shout out to all 119 of you watching right now. Hell yeah.
The Horsemen.
Hell yeah.
An interview last week that Paul E. Dangerously was conducting.
I believe there are things that are done on that show that are reenactments of things that happen in real life, where people who think they're smarter than they are, like, let's say Mr. Brian James, are like, we gotta get this on television. Gotta get this on the reality show. So I could see that, Zach.
A little more than you can chew, pal. You understand? Don't get in my face. You get it?
I love the idea of using knife-edge chops in like a non-wrestling fight like this. Or Windham has a funny haircut. Yes, great promo. Barry was really good in '92 as well. I think '92 was his last great year. He does kind of look like a stretched out Bobby Eaton. Barry was okay in '93, but his body was giving up. Magnum Force. Magnum Force number 2. If you've never seen my short about Magnum Force,
Arn Anderson and Barry Windham will take on the Renegade Warriors live here on TBS on Wednesday night, January the 30th.
They were not. These are the Ring Lords.
8:05 Eastern Time.
They were not the original Magnum Force, but they replaced Magnum Force after Magnum Force's first match sucked. And they're like, oh, you guys are a tag team. You're Magnum Force now.
I would give away what my secret training regimen is, and Missy Hyatt might actually beat me at the Clash of the Champions, so I just figured I'd take the opportunity.
Do you really think
Yeah, fuck boys versus Indians here.
that she can beat you in arm wrestling?
Not a chance. You know, ever since I was 9 years old, when
Virgil should have been known as Magnum Force. I think he's a little big for those. I think they're a little too small. Magnums are a gimmick, brother. Ain't that big.
Rick of the Magnum Force trying to, I think,
Rick.
intimidating tactic.
That's right. One of them's name is Speedy Gonzalez. I forget what Rick's last name is. Because one of them reached out to me about the Magnum Force short and, like, thanked me for telling the story.
You're exactly right. And talking about the Horsemen, that big 8-man tag is still to come in this hour. Now remember, you're seeing the first part of a Sunday night doubleheader here on TBS. In our second
That's fucking hilarious. Magnum Force's opponents on Wikipedia include Magnum Force.
And also the workout video
Love it.
of Missy Hyatt.
Oh, now wait a minute. I've seen a little preview of this.
Love the
There's no
sashes
exactly
that
national TV.
Magnum Force are wearing.
And well, I tell you what, not since
They're
I
Jedis.
Poor Donald when he was down and out has a woman so deserved to be beaten and
I've had a couple pop. Normally, if somebody from something we watch reaches out to me, it's in the YouTube comments. Occasionally, I'll get like a mean email. But normally, I'm able to be nice to them, and like they don't hate me afterwards.
Together, Ric Flair, double A Arn Anderson, the enforcer, the monster Sid Vicious, and Barry Windham against Sting. And all his little cronies that have rallied around him now that he needs them so badly.
The Steiner Brothers and Flying Brian will be comprising that team with Sting, yes.
You see, that's the thing, you know, he needs all their support now. He needs all the support of the little Sting.
Do you think they bought pot from Dave Johnson? Yes, correct. These men are not indigenous Americans. They're not Native Americans. Their last name is Romero. They are Mexican. It's fucking wrestling.
Nice drop kick there.
Sting and Company. That sounds like they make jeans.
Big move there. The Renegade Warriors.
I think the negative comments about the episode where we all talked about Jim Duggan's butthole finally ended. I'm sure, Jonathan, I'm sure you can find someone who owns a dispensary. Oh, you once bought pot from a guy named Dave Johnson. I might be that one.
And you fans can see it as it happens.
Yeah, Magnum Force kind of looks like Diesel in the WWF Raw SNES game.
We understand is retiring from
Sting and Company. Paul Orndorff was like, no, we gotta be dudes with attitudes. I ain't nobody's company.
Working in World Championship Wrestling. And we're going to have Dusty as our special guest at the Clash on Wednesday night.
Nice, because, you know, the two of us are going to be co-hosting that Clash, and I'd be more than happy to let Dusty come in.
Hey, Luis. Diet Coke, Magnum Force. I'm sure this regular Coke, Magnum Force, too. They were wrestlers in the 80s and 90s.
More than happy to, you know, after 2 or 3 matches, get up and just leave so I can do the whole show.
Double chop there by Mark.
Right, this one is Speedy Gonzalez, because he has Speedy on his leg.
Color commentator also. He writes me fan letters each and every week.
Well, yeah, but that's because Saturday Night Slam Masters was like a good game that they put effort into. Ebenezer.
Yes, you do. You have to go.
Do I have to?
Yep.
Why? What'd I do wrong?
Because I'm going to Missy Hyatt may be out here any minute.
Could you imagine how much it must have tickled if one of the Young Bloods, one of the Renegade Warriors, put you in a head scissors with those pants?
8-man tag team event still to come the program, as we talked about, ladies and gentlemen. First time the Horse.
Sting and Company. That's the band that Sting tours with at the state fairs. Sting and Company.
Take on Sting, Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, and Flying Brian. That's still to come in this program. Don't forget.
I've heard people have tried to get like a Saturday Night Slam Masters like reboot or just to get it on like one of the new consoles. But like I don't think it's ever gotten off the ground. I think you might be right, Ghetto. I know they were global.
Very colorful, very offensive team. Offensive-minded.
All right. Matt Foster said the original is on Xbox. Hell yeah.
Rammed together. A double drop kick. Out goes one. And they are quick. Double tomahawk chop.
I mean, Bad Company kind of got a WCW run. Not as Bad Company, though. But as Pat Tanaka and Hato.
The winner of the match, the team of the Renegade Warriors.
Okay, fans, let's hear some comments pre-recorded just before on the air from Sting, and then we're going to hear from Nature Boy Ric Flair.
The bad vibes, them doing the
Man, a little bit later in the hour, you're going to see a lot of
shaking. Oh, yeah, Denim Sting.
As usual, WCW's got a lot shaking up. You got a new world champion, the Nature Boy. Again, we're going to shake it up with one big batch of 8 wrestlers. 4
Ric Flair beat you for the belt. Why aren't you mad?
Stinger, Brian Pillman,
yeah, Kato was Hato in WCW.
The Horsemen, and yeah, when you shake it up with that bunch,
he just wore the Kato mask.
Got one big explosion. Woo!
Dude, I've seen Pat Tanaka on like a dozen shows around here. in that exact getup. He just shows up to the building, wrestles in what he showed up in, but barefoot. And then he'll go around the locker room and be like, hey, does anybody want to get into New Japan? Just give me a tape and $300. And like a couple of guys fall for it every time.
Learn to love it. Woo!
Yeah, when Jim Herd got Ric Flair to cut the hair. Eee.
World Championship Wrestling in action Sunday, February 3rd, Birmingham.
Well, I mentioned it in the video that I did about him. All the guys in the back pit were pissed off at Mark Starr because he wouldn't stop talking shit about how he deserved a bigger push. And Rick Rude got frustrated with him. Yeah, he cut it for technically for Black Scorpion, but Jim Herd had been asking him to do it for months.
Beautiful body. Saturday the 26th, Columbia, the Township at 8. Sting, Ric Flair, and Ricky Morton. Friday the 25th, Civic Auditorium, Knoxville, 8 o'clock.
It's a shame that Tom Sharpling is not a wrestling fan.
This Wednesday night, the 23rd, San Francisco, Civic Auditorium, 7:30.
Could you imagine Shitty Collar just having Pat Tanaka and
Los Angeles, 7:30. Big Sid Vicious,
having Pat Tanaka and DDP, like, and Paul Diamond interrupt a call on the best show.
For 10 years, I've been the world heavyweight champion.
Why is this shot like a Miracle Ear ad?
This is the real deal.
Woo! TBS proudly presents world champion Ric Flair in his first televised title defense against the young, hungry...
I don't think they ever got as far as actually having him, like, change anything for Spartacus. I just think that was a thing he was bugged about. I imagine so, Luis. I honestly... I don't give a shit, no offense. It's WWE. Yeah, dumb oaf. In English, yes. I think I saw somebody brought a dumb oaf sign to a TNA show recently. Sid Vicious looks even cooler with stubble. Why did Sid Vicious never grow out the stubble more? Why is Doug Dillinger walking out with them like he's the fifth horseman? Also, why is Ric Flair walking out to Barry's music?
I realize we're running a little bit short on time here, but we're going to show you this match in its entirety. If we do not have a decision rendered,
wrestling with the...
we will continue this
That's not a good sign. I'm sorry. Too much effort put into it.
Right here tonight on TBS.
I don't think Barry got his mullet back till like summer 91. Yeah, see, the babyface team got to use the top guys as music. That sucks, man. He should have a sense of humor about it.
Remember, fans, as I mentioned, if we do not have a decision rendered in this hour, stay tuned.
They lost Rick's tape. Yeah, Scott Steiner is looking huge. And this is like small Scott Steiner. Brian Pillman wearing the outfit number 2. If this is No Mercy. The blue dingle print.
Sting, the captain of his unit. A War Games-like environment here.
Get it? They're building up for War Games.
Sting lost the World's Heavyweight Championship to Nature Boy Ric Flair in so much controversy at the Meadowlands on Friday night, January the 11th.
Sexiest man of this match, definitely Doug Dillinger.
Regarding that situation, he wants to win it back in the ring, not settle it in a boardroom. And there's a dog-faced gremlin whose brother Scott gets a chance at Ric Flair. Right here.
That reminds me, I saw an ad for WWE Access, or whatever they're calling it now. Apparently in the same row of like Hall of Fame legend dudes signing autographs this year, Rick Steiner, Paul Heyman, and The Undertaker. Could you imagine how fucking transphobic that those conversations are gonna be? Just the most hateful shit.
And the stoic look of the world's heavyweight champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair, who knows somewhere in this contest he must face Sting.
Man, very jealous you got to go to those Meadowland shows.
And the estimation of a lot of fans, he stole the
Yeah,
title
some dog shit in Indiana.
And a lot of people are looking forward to Sting, or excuse me, Ric Flair and Scott Steiner.
His paint's already chipping off.
Sting wants Flair right now. Sting wants Flair right now. And here comes the world's champion. Remember, everyone.
Yes, Muta, Sting, Michelle McCool, all the legends are here.
We are going to show you this match in its entirety right here tonight on TBS. The main event follows us immediately here on TBS. Collar and elbow tie-up. Flair pushing Sting back into the corner.
We did, but I was 1 year old, CJ. I was born in 87. That match, I wasn't even 1. I was born in August 87. Okay, so this match continued on main event. We are not watching that main event because we got something better to watch, and you'll know when you see it. But before we go to the next week's World Championship Wrestling, I'm back Sunday for Off the Grid, and by request, we're watching something real weird on Sunday, and I hope you all enjoy it. Sunday at 8, YouTube and Twitch. All right, yeah, all my fades got fucked up, so I apologize with the transitions. I'm fixed for next week. So that is Sunday.
And Ricky Morton. We saw the Renegade Warriors prepare to meet the Horsemen.
Oh, did it have a Fed?
Another great tag team victory, and then in an 8-man tag team war, the Horsemen.
Spoilers.
The Steiner Brothers and Flying Brun as they prepare
for
the war game. And Paul Lee showed us a very good physical workout. Now sit back and get ready for World Championship Wrestling.
Today's program is brought to you by Nintendo. Now, you're playing with power. And by Western Union, the fastest way to send money.
That is not Wendy
Hello
Richter,
again, everyone, and
no.
welcome to TBS and World Championship Wrestling. I'm Jim Ross.
Wendy Richter would not be cut dead in that promotion. Hey, Susanna.
We've got a great broadcast, everyone. Scott Steiner will be here in one-on-one competition as he prepares to meet Nature Boy Ric Flair this Wednesday night right here on TBS for the World's Heavyweight Championship at the Clash of Champions. Also, Big Sid Vicious is here. He promises.
I love that nobody applauding is looking at Jim Ross.
But right now, let's go to the ring. Ricky Morton is up next.
Suzanimal, thank you so much for upping that sub. Yeah, sponsored by Nintendo, baby. It was a blue screen. I was joking that they found the fakest looking shot.
He hails from Seymour, Indiana, at 222.5 pounds, Rip Rogers.
He's the guy in the pigtails there with the pink robe.
Rip Rogers was a prop comic.
He's the kind of guy that you can envision.
I don't think Ricky joins until like June of '91, so they pushed him out a bit.
Stay out of my face! Stay out of my face! Not a very congenial athlete is Rip Rogers, but he is a very well-conditioned athlete. Should be a very fast-paced match with he and Ricky Morton. I'll be joined throughout the program by my colleagues. Paulie Dangerously will be not only conducting some interviews here at ringside, but he'll also be providing some color commentary. And Missy Hyatt will be here.
I don't know. I've blocked Rip Rogers a long time ago. I don't want to see Rip on Twitter.
Ricky Morton starting it off against Rip Rogers, and of course Ricky Morton
too fucking
will be
gross
on our
for
big Clash
me.
of Champions broadcast this Wednesday night.
Ricky Morton is still wrestling.
Terry Taylor. Matter of fact, a little bit later in this segment, Paulie's going to be talking to Ricky Morton about.
Last I saw Rip was a video that got recommended for me, a clip of his podcast, where he's recording on his phone vertical, and he's holding an air so you just see up his nose.
Ricky Morton with Paul Lee dangerously at ringside in just a few moments. Collar and elbow tie-up.
Rip.
Rogers with a waist lock.
I'm sure you could make a Dark Side episode about Rip. He hasn't killed anybody.
Great crowd on
He's just real fucking weird with women. I would not be caught dead on that cruise, Ebenezer, but if you go, have fun.
Why, this is going to be, I think, this Wednesday night, one of the most watched clashes because so many fans that we have talked with in the last couple of weeks since it was announced.
I don't think Rip's ever been arrested, though, so I don't think he could beat crime in sports.
Television against Scott Steiner. So many questions have been
okay,
asked.
yes, Cecil. Yes, an entire episode of Dark Side of the Ring about how Rip has never paid for a meal in his life.
Some say the experience of Flair will prevail.
Asked
but they all agree it's going to be something that none of us want to miss.
Him and Kenny Bolin.
Wednesday night,
I've never seen a Golden Corral that they haven't ripped off. I think Dark Side is renewed for another season. I was talking with Brian. I was texting with him last week. They really need to do a Burt Prentice episode. I think there's more than enough meat on the bone. It's just Burt was an indie promoter his whole life, so I don't know the number it would draw, but it would be a really good episode.
And we hope that you'll participate in either by being in the Georgia Mountain Center live or watching it on television.
There are rumors the Jericho Cruise is getting canceled this year, by the way. Hopefully nobody paid for it.
Is this Wednesday night. Side headlock again by Ricky Morton. Morton now rolled over on his shoulders, and Rip Rogers had a handful of tights there.
I think you could get Mike Rapata as a talking head. Cornette knew Burt Prentice. He would totally do it.
Some very successful outings in the last few weeks, and six-man tag team.
Like Brian and I were talking about, you could probably like just walk down the streets of Nashville and find like 10 people that knew Burt.
Six-man tag team championship will be decided.
You did? You played Dusty Rhodes on Dark Side of the Ring? Holy shit, Cecil! I did not know that. That's fantastic.
Shoulder block. With Morton on the ropes, Rogers taking an unfair
I love
advantage
this for you.
here. Oh, Morton's got him.
What's the difference between Ricky Morton and Bobby Eaton? One's a heel, one's a babyface. I don't know.
And a side headlock by Ricky Morton.
I knew Ronnie was Magnum TA. I did not know you were Dusty. I will have to watch that episode again.
We've seen Rogers do many
I will
bizarre
absolutely have to
things
watch
in the
that
ring.
again.
And obviously by his...
They should do Lawler, but they won't.
He has a rather bizarre personality, I would assume.
Because, you know, they're in bed with WWE.
Ricky Morton wanted me to say hello to the fans down in Dothan, Alabama, because World Championship.
I will search your Instagram like a creep after we're done, Cecil,
this Monday night at 7 o'clock
to find that picture.
in the Dothan, Alabama Civic
You'll get an
Center.
alert at like 12:30 at night that I liked an old picture of yours.
More about that
Like a real weirdo.
Here tonight on TBS. Rogers stomping away.
I think there's something there to Bill Watts, but the thing is you would want Jim Ross to do it, and Jim Ross has said he doesn't want to do Dark Side of the Ring anymore.
Last-minute shove into the corner by Rip Rogers and Morton. I think that little added momentum hurt his lower back. And now Rogers, experienced veteran with a power slam. And Morton barely kicked out. 2 count there.
I'm telling you, Zach, that is my dream project. Like, I need if I had like money and time off from work, I would absolutely be with you shooting that thing.
Holding on to that Beal and almost another pin.
I think there needs to be a Burt.
Apparently Ricky Morton has hurt his lower back.
There's such a fascinating story there.
Rogers following up. He senses it quite obviously.
Oh man,
Break of the back.
Now I'm imagining, because they did the scene on the Tony Atlas one where didn't Dick Murdoch drive Tony Atlas to the KKK meeting? And now I'm imagining you like holding the KKK robe like a baby.
Really found its mark there, but Morton now trying to fight back. His back.
Yeah, Flair won the belt back at the beginning of '91.
And Rogers almost.
The Meadowlands, Reverie was there.
We got a tremendous program here. 2 big hours.
Hey, Nathan with the Y. Check out Cheap Eat Spot Fest on Instagram and all the video apps.
As we prepare for Wednesday night's clash.
Yeah, Stevie, I know you're a big stickler for that. You hate when guys, you know, when the guy just pushes the guy out of the sunset flip. I remember that, yes. I still need to get birds. I know I keep saying I need to, but I still need to.
Morton shoots back.
That's sick, Suzanne. Well, that's awesome. Very jealous of that.
He may go for an Irish whip of his own, but it's Rogers that reversed it.
Also, why the fuck is this match still happening?
Moved out of the way. He's got him rolled up, and Ricky Morton has just out-wrestled Rip Rogers.
Dan Z, thank you for the follow.
Remember last week when
he is straight edge for you. Oh, not on WCW TV, I don't think. He was like a star in like the Maritimes, and I know he's a pushed guy in OVW.
Before we go to Paul Lee live at ringside with Ricky Morton.
I definitely think there are things that are missed with this generation, but I'm also not one of those like kids these days don't know how to do wrestling and working and I don't think that either. I think it's different, but there are definitely things you can learn from the past.
Ricky, you and I's been friends a long time.
Central Stage, yeah, Rick was pushed there as well.
You understand that I'm trying to make a point to the championship committee and wrestling.
Watch how you do that Roman salute, Terry. I didn't notice that.
I don't have a problem. Okay, I don't have a problem either. I just wanted to know that. Nothing. There's no problem with you. So you tell me there's no problem between the two of you at the Clash of the Champions?
Again, I guarantee you that both of these men had a problem.
Hey, there's peace and harmony here in World Championship Wrestling. I'm standing here quite obviously with one half of the rock and roll.
I love the guy standing in the back that's like,
and we all know
fine.
Have been through, but this Wednesday night at the
who the fuck was whistling into the microphone?
Step into the ring with Terry Taylor, and it's real obvious that Mr.
Yeah, I agree with you,
Taylor
Steve-O.
has a problem with you.
No, Paul. Terry don't have a problem with me. Now I found out what was going on, I understand. You see, I'm in the same boat.
Oh yeah, great perms in the crowd.
With no paddles. Ever since Roberts got hurt, I've been standing on flat ground, not climbing any mountains. So now I understand. There's no problem between me
that
and
is, Cecil does bring up, if you watch like Tiger Mask and Dynamite Kid, they were doing pile drivers on the floor and just getting up from them. And like Harley Race used to do pile drivers all the time that guys would just get up from.
Now for once,
so I've heard two different things about Paul Lee and Sully Jeffrey Raphael. One is that it didn't air, and the other, why is he dressed like Brother Love? And the other is that it was a different talk show, and Meltzer just printed that it was Sally because that's the only talk show he knew. So there's actually not an episode of Paul Lee on Sully Jesse Raphael.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event is
my favorite Hawk no-selling a pile driver is moment was in the WWF when he was doing the shitty ass alcoholic storyline, and he's on commentary with Lawler. And just out of nowhere, during some random match, he's like, "Hey, remember what I used to kick out of your finish, brother?" Yeah, friends of Terry Taylor told Dave Meltzer that Terry Taylor deserved a push.
To come out and pick up the dog.
Thank you, Steve-O. Much appreciated. I will let Noli know. We had a lot of fun doing that on Saturday.
And I rule the world.
Rules the world. Oh my gosh. Also, is his singlet on backwards? Or is it just got a weird cut? It's really low in the back.
Man, he's a monster. He's invincible. He's invulnerable. He's indestructible. And every single man that
I love Sid's promos.
Is being carted out on a stretcher.
You know, coming up at our big
Sid is the one tall guy that made singlets work.
Sid Vicious.
Yeah, I know, but normally they're not that low on both. I'm really just weirded out. Not weirded out. I'm just thrown off by it.
They'll take on the Steiners, Sting, and Flying Brian. And the stipulations in it are very simple. Submission or surrender.
So let me
I don't know if his dick would be hanging out.
Steiners, Pillman, or Sting. Who can make Sid Vicious submit or surrender? I don't think there's a man on the face of this.
Oh, that lady in the front. Yeah, baby, Sid, come on. That's Dave Johnson's singlet.
Of the
Yes.
great athletes in that contest, who will
Some guy got up and Nick Patrick instinctively grabbed the top rope and looked at him like, don't you fucking dare. Thank you, Yankee Hawk. Much appreciated. Oh my gosh.
A shoulder right to the face of Greg Sawyer, and now he's got him waist locked. Here comes the power.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Folded up there. He's hurt.
I don't think he was supposed to come down that fast.
Well, fans, this will be our Western Union.
That was fucked up, dude. Clearly.
Western Union, of course, is the fastest way to send money. And there you see Vicious' own.
I think maybe they need to send in real doctors and not the enhancement guys from the last episode.
Blue Cross Blue Shield instant replay because Sid Vicious is sending more people to the hospital.
More powerful power bomb. Sid Vicious. Like in a heartbeat. Look at this. Oh, right on his shoulder. He's so fucked up, his shoulder's not even down for the pin. Sid's like, dude, if I touch you, I'm liable for something. I've heard Gangrel's really cool.
Get ready to leave at a moment's notice to go to war.
I don't want to leave. I want to be here with you guys. Let's skip ahead a little bit here.
World heavyweight champion. Now, certainly, when you look at
there's a lot of shows still.
You have to look at an all-American athlete. But does he have enough to take the measure of the experience and the veteran?
Look at Flair's hair here.
Flair. Well, it all started January 11th at Meadowlands. Let's take a look.
We're in the locker room area, ladies and gentlemen, at the Meadowlands. Flair is the world heavyweight champion for the 7th time.
Arn's wearing the swastika shirt.
January the 30th at the Clash of Champions.
They wouldn't let them use the words foreign object, but the Horsemen could wear swastikas. Why are the baby faces interrupting his promo like that? Brian's like, fuck you!
I believe, and now we're back on top of the wrestling world, whether you like it or don't like it. Woo! Hey, Steiner, you're next! Yeah!
Yeah! What the fuck is he saying? Good night, Steve-O. Have a good night. Hope Portugal's treating you well. We'll see you next time. What is happening? That would be a great, like, SNL sketch. What is a Steiner saying? Yeah, we forgot to do this, like, when we had the backdrop set up. Let's,
There was an 8-man tag team match when Scott Steiner and Ric Flair once again
do this as everyone's
involved.
leaving.
We're going to go back in time now and take a look at the altercation in the 8-man.
I swear there was a memo that was sent out to the WCW crew, too. Like, you can't say foreign.
We have here these 8 men on their way to Phoenix.
So this is the end of that 8-man tag that we didn't get to see earlier.
Will take on Ric Flair Wednesday night at the Clash of Champions. Will this young man win the title Wednesday night? And now it's breaking down here. All 8 men have come to fight. What a matchup. What a War Games it will be on pay-per-view.
A very heated match upcoming now.
Well, he is so taxidermied tonight.
Steiner and the world champion Ric Flair.
The makeup lady went wild with the blush.
Regarding this upcoming match Wednesday night. Let's listen to Scott Steiner.
I don't know if I have Ebenezer.
Somebody once said,
If I have, it's been a long time ago.
everybody has their own spotlight. Well, Ric Flair, January 30th, the spotlight's on me when I ask you for the world championship. That little incident.
January 3rd was like 3 weeks before this.
Add fuel to the fire. Ric Flair, woo! Limousine riding, kiss stealing, diamonds are forever, son of a gun. Ric
He wanted to say son of a bitch so bad.
Steiner, not even you. You're going down just like before.
When you think of WTBS, you think of two things.
Rick oiled up for the promo.
The greatest romance of all time, Ted Turner and Jane Fonda. Then you think about Ric Flair, the man.
Like he was hugging Mike Rotunda before the promo.
You like it
Why are they both pointing?
Is your
world champion. And right here, Wednesday night, January 30th, live, WTBS National.
I love calling it WTBS like it's only airing in Atlanta.
All those accolades. All those
accolades.
And he will push them aside to walk the aisle.
Bravo, I think you're the only person that has ever said this is your favorite Flair haircut. This is the second worst after the Blink 182 haircut he had in 2000. You mean I should, CJ, you mean I should only do this from now on when I talk to you all?
Live here on TBS, Scott Steiner against Ric Flair. The World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. A host of other great matches.
Flair's picture on that cover looks like AI.
The talking is done.
The time to act is now. Bring the action of World Championship Wrestling right to your door by subscribing to the Wrestling Wrap-Up.
That's what I thought,
Subscription to wrestling's most informative news monthly for just $24.95. That's more than 50% off the cover price. The Wrestling Wrap-Up is not available in stores, so subscribe now by calling 404-827-4048 to charge by Visa or MasterCard, or send your check or money order to
Could you imagine sending your credit card number to WCW? You'd end up in prison for something.
Ladies and gentlemen, already in the ring from the nation of Iraq at 233
Oh no.
pounds, Sheikh Ali Shakar.
Oh no. He's like Sheik Dean Malenko.
Tennessee, 226 pounds, White Lightning, Tim Horner.
Oh, so we have a guy doing a Sheik gimmick against a guy named White Lightning.
Standing ring announcer. Rhubarb Jones completes his introduction.
Rub hard.
And
I imagine that this guy probably got this gig. They probably taped this like the day after Operation Desert Storm started.
as Tim Horner will take on.
Also, why is Tim Horner the one getting the racism rub?
It's going to be long to talk to Alexander York. Why? And we're also going to see Michael Wall straighten Mrs. York's prodigy.
Well, there's a very good reason to talk to Michael Wall Street and Miss Alexander York, but why should Missy Hyatt?
This sheet looks more like DeBarge.
First of all, you're not the director, nor the producer. Just like I tell her, you know.
Yeah, this guy totally just threw this shit together. He heard that we were in a new war, and he's like, fuck. I need to get a thing together. Booking. Ian, thank you for the follow.
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Nothing wrong with that. He's what do you mean?
The aluminum sheik.
Dusty isn't qualified. Dusty doesn't.
He's just wearing the pants he wore to the building, by the way. Like, he's wearing a belt and, like, gray slacks.
Okay. And let's qualify that.
And since I'm a color
Yeah, this shit's just thrown together. He found a robe. He,
What's he ever done?
he just got pieces of the outfit.
The world and named just a three things.
Okay.
It was like, okay, I'm a sheik now.
That's okay. But I mean, you know, I managed for 3.5 years. That deserves something. You know what I'm going to do? I tell you what I'm going to do. This Wednesday,
Like, could you imagine the Iron Sheik wrestling with, like, khakis?
maybe I'll just come down to ringside and,
I imagine this guy got a couple bookings out of this. But this just feels very, like, oh shit, I could probably convince some racist white dudes that I am, you know, Middle Eastern.
Yeah, I know. Let me guess
Arm wrestling.
Let me guess this line.
At least it's not Jack Victory in a mask.
I knew this one was coming. A lot of men in America have had their hands full with Missy, but that's another story.
Have you ever thought about what's going to happen if you lose? Are you going to think about the impact on your career to go around for the rest of your life knowing that you're going to be known as the guy that lost an arm wrestling contest to a woman on national television?
So Ali Shakar wrestled Tim Horner, took 9 months off, wrestled Sting in September, and then took 4 more months off. What a gig if you can get it. Fulton wore pointy boots. Xavier Woods wore pointy boots for a while. I remember that.
trauma is beginning to set in on Paul Lee.
I don't know if he ever wore them in real life, but in those Legends of Wrestling games, they gave Sabu pointy boots. Sergeant Slaughter wore pointy boots. I think Daivari might have worn pointy boots.
Running rampant Wednesday night.
It's the fact that Missy has no business. I mean, what criteria?
So I love the idea of a referee like frisking a wrestler and then getting down to his pointy boots and being like, "Oh, I can't do anything about those. That's just your feet."
Well, you know, she's been a manager too. As a matter of fact, if you look back on her record as managing, she's managed more champions than you have, buddy. Yeah, it's true. So
oh, the Headhunters, that's right. They did wear pointy boots.
Both arms are cupped there, and Ali Shakar getting Horner in a pinning predicament. Well, that was a real good
Tape knives to boots. You should do that, Cecil.
There's an inside cradle. He may put him away right here, but he got 2 out of it.
The only thing Missy has managed to do is get herself in a predicament where I'm going to do to her what my father has done to my mother for 32 years of marriage. I'm going to put her in her place.
Oh, God, I thought that was going to be even worse than what Paul said.
And whomever's waiting there for her, I feel sorry for you, pal.
Horner rolling up. Shakar
Did Abdullah? I don't know if Abdullah wore pointy boots. He might have.
Very competitive match here.
I don't remember what his boots were.
You're a chauvinist.
I am a chauvinist, and I'm darn proud of it.
Rah, pointy toenails.
Maybe that should explain your success with ladies.
I will suggest that to Scotland. Do rad or sad boots. He did. Okay, Abby did. I never looked at Abby's feet.
We're going to be talking to Alexandra York and her prodigy, Michael Wall Street, in a moment, Paul. But
yeah, Legion of Doom had points everywhere.
Beautiful move here by Tim Horner. It's a beautiful roll up on the wacky Iraqi, and Tim Horner did.
Oh God. Yes, the old guys that are like, hey, need you to tie my boots for me. I can't bend down.
Here's Missy Hyatt and company.
Haha, young boy, you're putting on my boots.
And Miss Alexandra York. And on the Clash of Champions, you're going to be wrestling Lightning Tim Horner. Do you have any special
Oh my
strategy?
God, put my head in a tub and then put a toaster in there.
Michael Wall Street is not only a great success in wrestling, but the business world as well. And Tim Horner, with the computer technology I purchased and the help of Alexandra York, Michael Wall Street is now unbeatable. And you're going to find out, just like a recession, things go down, you're going down in the Clash.
Well, you know, speaking of the computer, I know it makes predictions on times. What does it have to predict about Tim Horner?
No, Missy, this computer doesn't make predictions. It deals solely with facts. The fact is, Tim Horner, you will fall to Michael Wall Street in less than 9 minutes and 37 seconds. You know, Missy, on behalf of all the professional women in the world,
time to play
I want to wish you good luck against Paul Lee. I know you can beat him in the arm wrestling tournament.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, when you look at him and then look at me, you know,
even Wall Street's like, yeah.
And now, let's go to the ring.
She sincerely wished her luck. What? Wall Street was also kind of like, yeah, go kick his ass. Yeah, it's probably because Brian Christopher was fucking with your buddy, Red Wolf. Normally when you tell somebody to put on your boots for you as a veteran, it means you're being an asshole, dude. Scott Allen with the sweet little side shave there, because he's a cool guy. Make it a little less obvious what you're doing, Randy Anderson. She's on the mic and he's like, looking good, honey.
Introduced the newest member of the York Foundation.
I'm surprised people aren't. There's not a chat GBT gimmick out there.
Wall Street, as we have talked about, to the Clash Wednesday night, and instead
a chat GPT match where like the wrestlers come out with like 7 fingers on each hand.
Just an administrative assistant. From what I understand, she is a very high-profile executive within this organization, and that
at random points in the match they just get wrapped up in the ropes, or like doing shit from like a video game.
That's the problem in today's society. Oh, what's that? Wait a minute.
Oh, please, I would love to see what it said.
I didn't mean what I said. See?
Yeah, you wish it said that.
Don't call me Walmart. All right, Minister of Entertainment, thank you so much. Have a good night. Stay safe. Stay warm. That is Terry Runnels, yes. Terry Runners would be a great gimmick. Like a lady that comes out in like New Balances, Power Walks.
I'm ready.
I wasn't cool enough to have the Brian Bosworth stripes.
Miss York You know, there's more to Miss York than meets the eye.
Yeah, that literally looks like it's just the same line typed over and over again. But I would love if one of those printouts ever got unearthed.
And very well versed on the business of
Yeah, this singlet fucking sucks for the gimmick.
she plans to expand her weaponry.
No worries. No worries. I understand.
She can take a man of average skills and make him into a great champion by the use of her computer program.
Hey, Onyx. Good evening. Thank you for the watch streak and the support.
Here because obviously before she came along,
I've seen a couple of the recaps of the Russo ICP shows, and they seem like a human booked them, for better or worse. The singlet should be money colored. Maybe have like a $ or a name on it. I would love to like get the inside lingo. What code program was written in.
Wall Street continuing to work on the leg there of Scotty Allen.
All right, this week in history, from Stephen J. Neptune Man, the Suns defeated the Knicks in the NBA. The #1 song in America was The First Time by Surface. The #1 album, Vanilla Ice's To the Extreme. Thank you as always, Stephen J. Neptune Man, for that. I think if Uno ever gave the book over to AI, it'd be boring.
Including Sting, the Horsemen, the Steiners, Lex Luger, Doom will all be there. So many more. We'll be talking more about that in the program, but it's in Dothan, Alabama Civic Center this Monday night at 7 o'clock.
The bull and a bear on the gear would be a good idea. He should have had like 2 big guys with him, called the bull and the bear.
By Michael Wall Street. See the computer printed out that program?
That's something I will say, Cecil. You are the king of doing first-time ever things. A lot of things also done for the last time, but if I'm going to trust anybody to do them for the first time, it's you.
What his thoughts are, thinking about his first
Ticker tape streamers. I would love that. Crash Daddy.
Stock market crash.
Yes. First person to do it running on your own match. Are you the first person to actually murder somebody? Or actually have a murder during your match? You didn't murder somebody. First person to lose via prison break? Or win via prison break? Definitely first time travel. Yes.
Of the Clash of Champions begins at 8:05 Eastern Time with Lance Russell and Gordon Soley, who will take your calls live with Nature Boy Ric Flair this Wednesday at the...
Hell yeah, Zach. That should be fun. I'm happy for you. Rumble-style matches are always a blast. Yes, world's shortest 60-minute time limit draw. Most falls decided in a 3 stages of hell match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event is scheduled for 1 fall. Making their way into the ring area, accompanied by the Godfather, Teddy Long. They are the World Tag Team.
Okay, so I think Dave Johnson is one of the enhancement guys, and was it Joe Hart? The other one? Oh yes, definitely most DQs in a single match. We were disqualified so many times in the in that 12-minute Iron Man match. Mike Hart and Mike Samples. No, it's not Dave Johnson. It's Mike Samples, Deathmatch Legend. First good blindfold match.
You're going to be talking to the world champions in a few moments. That's going to really be one of the matches I'm especially looking forward to at the Clash Wednesday night.
It's screwing me up because every seat is full, but there are so many people here wearing the same shade of red that these seats are painted as. So half the building looks empty just because everyone's wearing red sweaters. That's the thing about a cool, kick-ass team like this. They're not going to stay heel. Nobody wants to boo Doom.
Very intense, stays very focused on his in-ring activities. The Doom combination world champions enjoying the rewards of their success.
I would normally say that, Cecil, but I've seen some like 2009 WWE Divas matches. I'm pretty sure Kelly pinned herself a few times.
Yeah, but look how hungry Ron Simmons is. And this guy, you know, he's funny. He hasn't bought a new car and nothing. He just wants to go in there and beat people up. That's what he's about.
He hasn't bought a new car or anything. He just wants to beat people up.
I'm really interested to see what kind of strategy Theodore Long has for this Wednesday night live on TBS, the Clash of the Champions against Sting and Lex Luger.
Reed now has been tagged in. Very methodical. I think the pacing in that match Wednesday night is going to have a great deal to do with the outcome. Who can dictate the pace and maintain the offense?
Yeah, please ask the other guy, hey, you want to come in? Get some spots with me? Come on.
Would like to slow the pace down, use their strength, use their power moves. Sting and Luger will have the advantage in quickness.
You get off of him now.
Sure that they can match up as far as anybody can match up. A pair of guys can match up with the strength and the power of Doom. They have really got that part of wrestling down to a science.
Well, if Sting and Luger can utilize
The arm wrestling match does have some fun bits. Oh my God, Cecil, please do that. If you don't know what Vince Russo's New York Rules match is, it was only done once, because even Vince Russo's like, you can't do this again. In a New York Rules match, you count your own pins. There's no referee.
Mr. Long has gone out and enrolled himself in a management course.
Are you trying to tell me that the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Award is more important than the wrestling wrap-up?
Could you imagine a New York Rules Iron Man match?
The point I'm trying to make is that Theodore Long is just like Doom. He's not
And you just sit there disqualifying each other over and over again?
He's looking for more. He's just taken up a management course. He's learned a lot, you know. For example,
Yes, that was an entire episode of Thunder that ended with a battle royal with so many people in it that they had to like trickle them out as people were being eliminated because there wasn't enough room in the ring. No, it's a different match, PTRF. I forget what that was called. I know what you're talking about.
In the sport today, Tag May, the very coveted World Tag Team Championships. A lot of teams.
Yeah, you don't do any spots. You just count and disqualify each other.
Brothers, the Freebirds, both of those teams, for example, are former World Tag Team Champions that have been unable to regain those titles, and that's because of Doom.
And then you have a lot of hungry teams like Barry Windham and Arn Anderson. You have the Master Blasters.
I don't think that was the same night or the same Thunder,
The
no.
Rock and Roll Express. I mean, everybody wants a shot at the world.
Yeah, Macho Man showed up in the Battle Royal at the end, even though he wasn't under contract. He shows up and does the new Mega Powers handshake with Hogan, which is like a fist bump and then a shout and then a boom. Very funny.
Showing great strength. Man, he is strong.
Oh yeah, you can totally count somebody out in a New York Rules match. Oh, Nick Patrick's, you're kicking his ass too much. Reed's like, no, I'm not done. I want to keep doing moves. Stop it, asshole. Eddie Long's like, what the hell are you doing? They want to keep doing moves. So wait, last week they actually almost broke somebody's neck. And Nick Patrick's like, whatever. Hell yes, Cecil. I really hope this happens. That would make me so happy.
But he was trying to say permanent injury, perhaps, to samples.
Butch Reed is so excited to kick ass.
This Wednesday night.
Nope, they won. They kicked so much ass that they won. Rarely do you see a excessive punishment decision where the guys kicking ass win.
Their manager, the Godfather, here in just a moment. Matter of fact, Paulie's standing by. Let's go there now.
Wednesday night on the Clash of the Champions live right here on TBS, a match of epic proportions. The Team of Doom with the Godfather Teddy Long will step
The Team of
into the
Doom. How
ring
cool of a name is that?
Lex Luger and Sting. Let me say something right now, Paulie.
Nobody gets in the ring during a battle royal. Yes, please.
My hometown, CNN Center. Well, Lex Luger and Sting are gonna find out that
Or like everybody hides under the ring.
And you know what I'm talking about. Now, right after that, me and
And there's like a rumble where the ring is just empty for an hour.
Hey, look, partying and having a good time is fine. But look, I don't plan on going into this agreement and this arrangement, getting into this match with no partying, getting out on the town and painting red with my mind, all right? I'm going to get off into this match like the same thing I came into this tag team, and that's all it is.
We're going to have a party, Ron. Don't worry about the party. Party and fights all this Wednesday night at the Clash of the Champions.
He's ready.
We'll be back after this.
Yeah, this is Ron, baby. He's hyped up. He's ready. Don't worry.
Yeah, Ron. This is Ron. He's hyped up. What a great introduction at the end of the promo.
Get ready to leave at a moment's notice to go.
I don't want to leave.
Wrestle War.
Come on. Flying Brian. Oh shit, here we go. This is the reason why I picked this. Ladies and gents, he has returned. Cajun Predator's back. I found the other Cajun Predator match.
Cajun Predator to take on Flying Brian. And
He's here,
Brian
baby.
Will be competing this Wednesday night at the Clash of Champions.
Now this is kind of a rematch because Cajun Predator's other WCW match was a tag match against Z-Man and Brian Pillman.
Fans will join us as well.
Yes.
8:05 Eastern Time.
This guy's horrible and I love him.
You know, I heard a rumor that Flying Brian might be suspended.
Well, based on what?
He's trying to get everybody to go to Pete Rose's bookie and bet on
I think
Scott
he's
Steiner
lost more hair since we saw him last.
He and Pete were childhood buddies, you know.
I don't think so. Rose is about 20 years older than Pillman.
It's a Jimmy Swagger type of deal.
Pillman, nice reversal, taking down.
I've never seen someone more enough. It's like, wait, I'm supposed to get up? Oh no! Oh no! He's like, I'm feeding for you on my butt. He bumped and he fed, but he didn't get up in between them.
You know, he's come from nothing. Think about it. He was a
all right.
Not even 20 months ago, and now he's the top manager in professional wrestling. Butch Reed right now.
This guy's
World Tag Team Champion.
So bad. I love him.
$750,000 a year. They're very happy. They're very confident.
Oh.
Ron Simmons is hungry. He's a competitor. He's a great athlete. Just it's diversity and personality. That's what makes him such a great tag.
Why is he selling it like his face is hurting?
On the Cajun Predator. Fans, just a little bit later, we're going to tell you how.
Guys,
as a matter of fact,
you think Kelly Kelly watched Cajun Predator matches in developmental?
Of course, as we mentioned earlier, the
He's so scared to take bumps. I love this for him.
Ric Flair at 8:05 this Wednesday night.
Oh shit, strong style Cajun Predator. Oh!
By calling the hotline this Wednesday night.
Hey, do me a favor. Somebody that calls the hotline this Wednesday, ask
More running the ropes with the guy that can't run. That was literally a Three Stooges bump.
You call right now. I have my complete prediction.
Seriously, he makes that giant in Ozark Mountain Wrestling look like fucking amazing red.
Arm wrestling contest with my other colleague. Of course, Paulie and Missy I'm referring to. Brian, good drop kick.
He always feeds. I mean, you can tell when Pillman's going to do a drop kick because he does this. Shoulders back, chest out, at ease.
And Pillman caught him.
I think that is the end of the Cajun Predator. Yeah, show it to them and be like, okay, this is what you don't do. Cajun Predator. He comes and he goes, and he comes and he goes.
Wrestling and arriving this Wednesday at the Clash of the Champions, Air Pillman. Flying Brian headed this Wednesday.
I don't think he's. I think him and Dave Burkhead are like two peas in a pod. I'm very proud of the Cajun Predator. He tried his best.
Maybe this Wednesday, Flying Brian's gonna watch Scott Steiner go down to Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had Cajun Predators in the intro because that is one of the most legendary matches we've watched. But he only wrestled like 2 matches in WCW. We've now watched both of them.
1-900-909-9900. The Wrestling Hotline. Your main line
to the stars. $2
Lex
per
on the
minute,
level.
45 cents each additional minute. Kids 18 and under obtain your parents' permission before calling. 1-900-909-99.
Yeah, Steve Beverly and Tony Schiavone did hate each other because Schiavone lost his gig calling the WCW Saturday show. Because Steve Beverly told Jim Herd that Jim Ross should call it. Phone number, we've tested it before. It's not still active. Hey, that's those pants. David Isley, John Faulkner. Ironically enough, David Isley is only child. No brothers.
Freebirds are former World Tag Team Champions.
David. His shirt said David. I want a shirt that says David.
You always have something wrong to say. See, that's the problem with the fabulous Freebirds. Everybody always has something bad to say about them. Nobody.
This fella is very tiny.
Second decade that they've been on top in the wrestling
Like, Michael
world.
Hayes is not that
Nobody
tall.
brings up the fact that they're only one DDT away from yet another tag team title reign. How come you don't say something like that?
I have on many occasions. I think I just documented they were the former World Tag Team Champions. I'm just saying, you know.
I will try to get David Isley into 2K26. Daniel was here earlier. He left before the show started. He was in the chat while we were running the commercials beforehand. I was very sad that he left.
To their name. They don't go on concert.
Well, wait a second. I was in Paris.
You were not in Paris.
I was
maybe Paris, Arkansas.
I was in Paris.
Yeah, he popped in and whenever he pops into the chat, his first, oh my gosh, whenever he pops into the chat, he always first thing he says is, "Give me a shell, yeah, dash Shark Boy."
What? That it was a nice left?
No, that your mommy and you were in Paris. You may have been in Paris.
I'm very sad that he
left. Go see the Freebirds in concert.
And the reason that you don't have any.
He hits and runs, man.
Sold out. They can't even keep them on the shelf.
The only records the Freebirds have are probably on file at the police station somewhere.
Oh God! I don't even have to make the jokes. I imagine, yeah, there's like boobs or a fight or something happening in the crowd. Yeah, the Freebirds, we've talked about it before. There were like a half dozen guys in WCW that immediately became 90 years old once January 1st, 1990 hit. Them, Tommy Rich, Rock and Roll Express.
Couple more of the great stars that will be in Dothan, Alabama Monday night at the national television taping.
I hope so.
Faulkner, again, punished by Jimmy Jam Garvin. Scoops him up there and slams him.
Sergeant Slaughter. It was old before.
In the last few weeks.
I think that's true. If there were boobs in the crowd, Michael Hayes would have his face in them.
Talking as is Norm.
Well, they're tired of being taken for granted. You know, nobody ever comes up to them and says, Freebirds, thank you just for being here in World Championship.
Michael Hayes is a piece of shit. What great punches.
And referee Randy Anderson got 2 out of it.
He almost forgot the DDT. Oh.
Okay, everyone gives the thigh slap guys, do the thigh slaps with super kicks, a hard time. But like guys who like do slaps with their punches don't get that same shit.
We're also going to see Scott Steiner in a one-on-one matchup.
Michael Hayes slapped his forearm. A lot of guys slap their forearms when they do punches.
Knee right to the head by Jimmy Jam Garvin.
That boy. Oh.
You know, it's going to be an interesting night for you Wednesday night, Paul. I'm looking forward to working with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes at ringside. You'll have the opportunity.
We still have time, Yankee Hawk. Someone might still die.
Oh, that ought to be a lot of fun.
Do you think maybe Cajun Predator like just put on his clothes and stepped in the crowd to watch the rest of the show?
Tremendous arm wrestling challenge that you're faced with.
You know, speaking of Dusty Rhodes, I had a dream of what.
Oh my gosh, Sid versus Cajun Predator. That would have been too much. All right, Matt P. Have a good night. Always great to have you here. We'll see you soon. Hopefully Sunday.
What was that dream?
I had a dream that one day
Every man in America in the workplace will stand up united and say thank you for
Cajun Predator's like, honey, I wrestled on TV again. He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, guess what? It's time for the DDT.
Golly, you're perceptive today, aren't you?
I'm sorry, Wrestling Savant. That's sad.
When I put Missy and the Dream in there.
Oh, I guarantee you those tights, those trunks that Cajun Predator was wearing smell so fucking bad. Also, I respectfully disagree with you, Joe. And I respectfully disagree with you a lot.
They want the world titles. They want
Yeah.
And they might even get a gold record or two. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Jam Garvin and Michael P.
Yeah, he grabbed some ass, man. And then he's like, it's not my fault. Your own fault, but you just have a beautiful ass. That is a man he would grab an ass during a pin. It's live. 8:05.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Oh no, this poor guy's gonna get murdered.
making his way in the ring area from Detroit.
Could you imagine the Cajun Predator against a Steiner?
that young man will challenge Nature Boy Ric Flair for the heavyweight championship of the world exclusively here on TBS Wednesday night.
John Peterson, that's my guy. I did a video about him once. How boring he is.
Made various statements, a lot of knowledgeable fans, a lot of fans that casually watch wrestling, sports writers.
This is a match where, you know, the guy goes back to the office on Monday and is like, yeah, wrestling's real.
And he will have the opportunity live right here on television Wednesday night.
Yeah, this is how you prepare to wrestle Ric Flair in kayfabe.
Well, obviously, a lot of people smell a title.
You wrestle a guy that wrestles just like him, like John Peterson.
The CNN news crew is going to be there. I know that George Michael Sports Machines, all the networks are going to be there.
Holy shit! There's a Cajun Predator subreddit? What?
Thinking that that man is going to be the next heavyweight champion of the world, and I'll give him credit. The only time
He's the
been
best.
in the ring with Ric Flair in one-on-one competition was about 6 or 7 months ago right here on World Championship Wrestling, and he did.
Hell yeah, baby. I just saw it.
Great suplex by Scott Steiner.
Oh, there's a guy in this subreddit that knows who the Cajun Predator, who knows him, and he's his wife's Uncle Ray. His name is Reynold Maggiore.
There's the Steiner line. Obviously, you can tell that
He's in his mid-70s now. Apparently he got up with the Von Erichs.
He more than makes up for
A lot of ring crew for WCW. And apparently he tells people that he tells people that he did some 6-man tags in Japan with the Road Warriors. Of course he did.
He's a very quick learner. Oh, no. You know, this guy really makes me nervous.
Apparently somebody else met him too.
I'm sure that Peterson feels
And he may or may not have seen the. You may or may not have seen the when I clipped out that.
One of the most anticipated matchups.
Yeah, he's in his mid-70s. KJ Elson. Elson is spelled ELSENSOHN on Reddit. So yeah, you might be able to get a hold of him on there.
This is our Nintendo.
But yeah, he's from Louisiana.
Nintendo. Now you're playing.
That is fantastic. Thank you, Ghost of Burnus. Oh my god, if that guy has 8x10s, yes. It would go right here beside Mike. I would love that. Oh! I'm sorry to John Peterson. I missed that match.
The Horseman. A Horseman video and much more.
Cajun Predator broken with the Von Erichs and wrestled in Japan with the Road Warriors. I fucking love that. I love that he tells people that. Could you imagine Cajun Predator doing like the Brody entrance in Japan where he's like swatting people away?
Ladies and gentlemen, this
I think I see El Santo in there.
Of 595 pounds, the team of Rick Morgan and Jacko Victory, the Royal Family.
Royal Family. Speaking of Jack Victory, talked about him earlier.
420 pounds, Keith Hart and Larry Santo.
Yes, El Santo himself, Larry Santo, with Keith Hart, who is not the Hart family Keith Hart. He's just a madman who took some crazy bumps.
Matter of fact, Paul, a little bit later in the program, we're going to take another look at.
Oh yeah, John Peterson totally does not remember that match.
Your affair with Missy, if you will.
Wait. There was no affair with Missy Hyatt.
I love that Jack Victory learned half of a haka because he had to be from New Zealand for this gimmick.
Didn't say it at all. Didn't come out of my mouth.
Also, between the quality of the video and the shade of the leg part of those tights, it looks kind of like Keith Hart is wearing fishnets. Ooh.
An outstanding combination.
So it's Rip Morgan, who's in the ring now, and Jack Victory. Yes, Little Brook was gone by this point.
They're a little bit underrated in the eyes of many. I would have to agree with that.
When a commentator calls you underrated, it means you suck, but you're about to have a match like on a pay-per-view, so we have to put you over.
Those two big prima donnas, because I got a lot of things to ask them.
They have swords on their tights, but this is wrestling. You can't use swords.
You're calling Sting and Lex Luger prima donnas?
Oh, that was good. That's a good clothesline.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Abdor Amigo, hell yeah, watch Streak.
Excuse me, 5 minutes, Mr. Sting. 5 minutes, Mr. Luger.
Okay, Cecil, you've called me out, and oh my gosh, what a backdrop. Cecil has in fact used a sword. Britt Morgan is Liv Morgan's kayfabe uncle. I just want to like one of these like weird YouTube channels, like the one that does like the British snacks with wrestlers. I want them to like ask Liv Morgan about Britt Morgan.
The Horsemen are in right now. I mean, take a look at the Horsemen. First of all, Ric Flair is the world heavyweight champion, and Scott Steiner doesn't give him the respect that he deserves.
What does he deserve? What does Scott Steiner do to be disrespectful? He's not the one that's
oh my gosh!
Hallway, Paul.
Oh, yes,
That's the most fucking vicious Irish whip I've ever seen. Yeah, things were not the same after Bill Watts banned swords in WCW, but he had to take a stand. Too many wrestlers were becoming amputees.
Each and every one of his opponents know in advance they're being carted out on a stretcher. And for Barry Windham and Arn Anderson, hey, they still haven't won the World Tag Team titles from Doom. That, in itself...
A pretty silver swords here, baby. All rust.
Victory back in. And continue
ripped canvases. And
Keith Hart.
Having to stop matches for hours on end. So Stu Grayson can repair those canvases.
Video on those two. Some of you may have already seen. It's very uniquely done.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, that was safe. That did not look like it was going to be safe. But it was. Scissor me, Lord Littlebrook. Please.
I heard a rumor that if Scott Steiner wins the world title this Wednesday night, that there's a contingency.
Oh, that was a cool bump.
To set up a tournament for the U.S. Tag Team titles. Now, obviously that's true because you can't hold two titles at once. If that is
I believe that's true, RBH. He was like managing strip clubs and like making good money. And then Paul hit him up. That's what happened. The USCW, someone cut the ropes with a sword. That named Tom Brandy.
I mean, that guy's lost for an answer when you say hello.
Jack Victory was very well endowed in the booty. Lee Scott looks like he is having some sympathy. He's been in this position before. Feels bad.
That armbar in an overhand position.
Oh, Victory's a master at leverage. I mean, he's put on a good...
A master at leverage.
Notice the leverage
Please.
that the man uses right here on Keith Hart. He's really tortured him. He's not only ripping out the shoulder, he's hurting the bicep, he's hurting the tricep. He even has the wrist hook right underneath his bicep.
He has the wrist hooked.
Beautiful maneuver here. Tremendous leverage.
We mentioned it in the hour. We certainly look forward to seeing the fans in Dothan, Alabama.
Booty man.
Expect a big crowd there. And it's going to start at 7 o'clock in Dothan at the Civic Center this Monday night. Big national TV taping. And I can give you a little tip if you'd like to. First of all, increase your chances on being on television. Be sure to bring posters and banners and that sort of thing. That's what
Or have large oiled up boobies.
And please, everybody
Keith Hart is not part of the Hart family, no.
And don't chew tobacco
No.
at ringside.
Just happens to have the same name as one of the brothers.
With that very basic arm bar on Keith
The royal family are fun in like a campy way.
It's basic, but it's effective.
Yeah, they're working. They got good psychology. They're working the arm in a match that these probably should have won 3 minutes ago.
Jacko Victory scooping up Keith Hart.
Why does this match have so much time? He's gonna get a hot tag. Larry Santos getting a hot tag in a squash match. I love it. Nope.
Jacko Victory, just by holding on the rope, snuffed out what momentum Santo was trying to gain.
Oh my gosh.
And Santo elbows over tea kettles there.
Elbows over tea kettles.
And now another double team move. They're double teaming Santos.
Oh.
Face first suplex. Looks like the royal family's going to rack one up here, Paul.
That's it.
Paul, I didn't even notice Paul was gone.
I don't know how you felt.
What a pleasant situation the last few seconds have been. He's not been here.
Yeah, do we think Jack Victory was like secretly Samoan?
In a few moments. Let's see if Paul calls them egotistical.
Oh, seriously, what a bump.
Nice move there by the royal family. Great face first suplex on Keith Hart. Paulie Dangerously will soon be talking to two of the biggest stars in wrestling, Sting and Lex Luger. Let's go now to Paulie Dangerously.
Scott's like, I'm trying not to step on anyone. Oh, that would have been fun if Jack Victory and Rip Morgan ended up in the WWF in '92. Just the whole 1990 WCW tag division ends up in the WWF.
At the total package and the inspiration for all the little singers, Lex, Luger, and Sting!
Wait, I thought he was going to say that the inspiration for the little stingers was Lex Luger. That would have been great. Bow, bow. Hey Sting, the camera's over here, bud. There we go.
Thank you. This Wednesday night, you guys are in for the fight of your life because you're not going into the ring against two guys on television.
Yeah, this is my favorite Sting music.
I feel some energy in this crowd tonight. Yeah! And there's gonna be.
Like, now that I'm doing DDP yoga regularly, I don't mean to keep like shoehorning it in, but like every movement, I hear Dallas's voice. Hulk it up. Push back, chest out, head ease.
And we're taking this match real.
I am looking to see if Lex will touch his penis during this. He loves touching it.
Has a pretty good track record, and then I started thinking about myself. I said, well, my track record is decent also. When you take
I love DDP yoga. I've said it on a couple streams now. Doing great with it. I'm like 2.5 weeks in, I can almost touch my toes, which is insane.
We'll see you in the ring. Saying absolutely nothing I can think about. Just that real life.
Oh man, I need to ask my buddy that works on the Vault channel to dig up Del Welks and Rick Martel. Yes, it's upper left-hand corner. Lex Luger touching his penis. You should bungee to the tree. It's fucking awesome. I am kind of freestyling it. I mostly just trade off between energy and fat burner.
Another rather unique event that you'll see this Wednesday night live here on TBS at the Clash of Champions. It's an arm wrestling contest between my broadcast.
Oh, I think we're getting the Missy video.
And Missy Hyatt. It all started.
Get your penises ready.
We're going to show you how this situation got started in the last 3 or 4 weeks. We're going to show you a couple of excerpts from Paulie's workout video and from Missy Hyatt's workout video.
There we go, boys.
When you come to the Clash of the Champions when you come for the arm wrestling contest.
Paul has tanned his forehead.
And not dress like what we all know you really are.
Yes, please. Now, if you want to do the Lex Luger, touch your crotch. This is the part of the stream. I'll be quiet, so you don't get any weird feelings ejaculating to my voice.
How you got your job, but how you're keeping it.
I thought this was business. I didn't think you were going to get personal. You hurt my feelings.
Hurt my feelings. More promo should end with, you hurt my feelings.
Missy Hyatt at the Clash of the Champions. I want every American man to stand up in his workplace and say, thank the heavens almighty, we're free at last. Time for my workout.
Yeah, no, it's because Missy and Paul were in the TV studio during the shows, so hello. So they would like have access to the TV formats, and they'd be able to influence. Hey, what if we did like a long video? Oh, they didn't air the whole thing.
8:05 Eastern Time. Missy Hyatt and Paul E. Dangerously arm wrestling. Right now, let's go to the ring. Arn Anderson and Barry Windham will be in action next.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event is
all right.
one fall.
LaGrange, baby. There's so many enhancement guys getting work because every squash match tonight is a tag match. Love the kids going nuts for Arn Anderson. Carl Robinson and Rick Ford. They got off the third shift at the Ford plants. They're here. They need this match to wrap up because they're supposed to clock into work in 45 minutes.
What they say, going back to basics, getting back to the roots.
We go from total ridiculousness, which is
So we're going to go a bit past the top of the hour tonight. We'll definitely be done by 11:30. Oh my god, could you imagine if WCW like saved any of their footage? All the creepy camera angles that would be dug up by WWE Vault of the Missy Hyatt video. Come on down to Rick Ford. 89 Tauruses. 90-day no payments. Cash back. Free balloons for the kids. Popcorn machine open to everybody.
Taking a stupid vacation because he dated. Here we go. Ooh.
That's about as in-ring as you can get right there. Stomping him right in the head.
All right, Brian. Love you, my dude. I will see you later. Hopefully see you Sunday, but if not, definitely see you next Tuesday. Have a good one, my friend.
Anywhere, bar none.
This is high-impact professional wrestling, and I tell you what, this Wednesday night, hey, the Renegade Warriors, they showed a lot of guts standing up to these two, but the bottom line is, what were they thinking?
Oh my gosh, he almost lost him.
These guys, the Horsemen, are really on a tear. They're after the World Tag Team title. They're after the U.S. Tag Team title. They're going to make examples of the Renegade Warriors this Wednesday night.
Carl Robertson in now.
Carl Robinson.
Barry Windham certainly isn't prejudiced. He's beaten up Robertson just as much as he was.
That's pretty much what early CZW was, PTR.
And I'm not telling any jokes or making any cute comments during this match, but the fact is, this is one dead serious tag team. This is an animalistic style tag team. You'll see in the video
animalistic.
How they've gone back to just being
oh.
Also in the programs, we're going to show you beautiful Bobby Eaton in action. Side salto suplex by Barry Windham, who really flipped Robertson there.
Those kids flipping off the enhancement guys. There's kids in the front row that keep doing this. I'm pretty sure at least one of their middle fingers was up.
Beautiful Bobby. This coming Wednesday night, of course, live here on the Clash of Champions. And look at the Horsemen, how brutal they are.
Oh, they're rubbing his face in the ground.
To help his partner, he just ran face first into the security railing.
Oh, he did a lot of good to his partner. Thank you very much for coming over to our side of the ring, says Double A Arn Anderson.
Yeah, well, I love Arn with the white tights. I think that's his best look. The white tights with the red trim.
I want to remind the fans down in that area again that it starts at 7 o'clock. so he certainly
I'm sure that's a
encouraged
conversation many bookers have had
stars they see on television
with their prelim
and enjoy
guys.
the taping.
There we go. I think we're wrapping up this match.
I think he's about to get a superplex.
Barry Windham, 6'6" on the second rope. The Horseman and the Renegade Warriors. One of the feature events since the Clash.
I think he was, yeah.
The team of Arn Anderson and Barry Windham.
Again, in just a moment, back to that encore performance of the very unique Horseman video.
Exactly. I love that. Yeah, the royal family got like 9 minutes for their squash match. Arn and Barry got 90 seconds.
They're headed this Wednesday to the Clash of the Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, still in the hour, the Renegade Warriors, beautiful Bobby Eaton, and much more. But right now, let's take a look as Barry Windham and Arn Anderson go back to basics in a special video.
I love this promo, but we've watched it before on a stream, so I'm going to skip ahead a bit. All right, Brett Wayne, we saw him last week. He's going to be wrestling beautiful Bobby.
What are you doing? That's all the ladies.
Brett Wayne wearing his little striped trunks.
Well, Bobby made some comments about that. Here they are.
Okay, Z-Man, I guess now you're going to take me just a little bit more serious.
What?
You got something I want bad, and that's that World TV title. Now, I guarantee you this. At the Clash, I want you to have your pictures made with a belt, because at the Clash of Champions Wednesday night, I'm going to take the belt away from you.
Say that again?
And to think I used to call him the Harpo Marx of professional wrestling. I guess it's because he had a manager.
What? He said something about taking the pictures with the belt.
I know the feeling of that sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah, working with you.
Yeah, I got about that. Why are we asking him to talk?
Yeah, shut up, will you?
Shut up. That's not very nice.
Pretty pointed, right?
They should have just told him to yell "son of a bitch." He does great at that.
Oh, what? Who's gonna put
Yeah, he probably said a slur in there somewhere and we couldn't understand it.
I'm telling you, when I'm done with the arm wrestling contest, I'm coming down the ringside.
Gallagher.
I'm knocking Dusty out of his chair. I'm gonna do
World TV title was in there, Clash was in there Wednesday night, and then I heard something about taking a picture with the belt.
While it lasted.
Wow.
Short but great. Kind of like James Dean, you know, short but great.
Oh,
Mickey Rooney, short but great.
Now you're comparing me to a dead man and a midget. Thank you very much.
All right, Jim Parsons got the transcript. Take a picture with the belt because you're going to want to remember all the good memories you had with it before I took it. There was almost a good promo in there.
Yeah, let's talk about beautiful Bobby Eaton, who says he wants very badly to be.
I would have been so confused if I were all these guys in the TV title picture trying to figure out who was the champion when what aired.
As good as any wrestler in this sport. And I'm talking about anywhere in the world, in my estimation.
Hey, just like Scott
He was quoting an old Filter song.
TV 6 or 7 months ago. It was back at Starrcade that beautiful Bobby Eaton had a one-on-one match with a Z-Man. What happened in that match?
Go ahead.
Brett Wayne's like, I saw what happened to the Cajun Predator. I ain't taking no bumps.
Fair and square. And even the Z-Men will admit that. That's why beautiful Bobby has that title match.
Doing the Tracy Smothers.
Wednesday night, live right here on TBS.
You know, World Championship Wrestling is going to be having a tremendous event in Tokyo.
Hey Jim, could you just like tell me what to say? Motherfucker! I don't work there anymore. Goddamn!
Scott Steiner match will meet Tatsumi Fujinami for the World Heavyweight Championship in Tokyo, Paul, in March. So
I tell you what, I'd like to
Bobby Eaton's hair is beautiful here. Gorgeous set of hair on Bobby.
That a lot of people have seen here in the States. He was an international heavyweight.
Did you think Bobby was kind of pissed off at Cornette for leaving? Because they made him cut promos on TV?
He's one of the top contenders in the world.
Nice move there by Brett Wayne. With a drop kick.
Motherfucker, I'm at Wendy's.
Well, and beautiful Bobby. Not too pleased with the
Eggy Yokes, thank you for the follow. Hell yeah.
You know, the Z-Man has to be one of the leading contenders for that sexy wrestler contest.
But Bobby never was like, never motherfucked him. But I bet like he's drinking in the garage with Arn one night. He's like, no man,
what do you mean, my
you're real left him here. I don't know what to do.
Don't categorize me like you and your
Fuck's
pals,
sake, man.
the Harvey Firesteins and the
Firestones.
Whatever his name is.
Is that so wrong?
There's a nice move by Beautiful Bobby to hold on.
Paul loved to do that voice.
And a clothesline.
Beautiful clothesline.
Like, what a weird reference for 1991 pro wrestling.
Wrestler contest. Because this Wednesday night, the Z-Man is his seat. Right there, he's sending a message to the Z-Man.
Fish hooking the eye,
Beautiful
man.
Bobby really punishing Brett Wayne here on World Championship Wrestling.
Oh my gosh. What a bump.
Eaton and Z-Man, as we said, just one of the many great matchups that the fans can see. Right? Just by sitting where they are right now in front of their television sets and enjoying the event.
I can't do that.
There are some tickets still available.
I gotta move over to the
For
couch.
the big event for our fans in the Atlanta area to join us at the
Yes, that's exactly what that is.
Georgia Mountain Center.
John Lovett's impression of Hardy
Of
Firestein.
course, the event was originally scheduled for the CNN Center atrium, and
Yes, he was.
due to conditions around the world, this security situation was just not compatible for that event. So it will be in the Georgia Mountain Center this coming Wednesday night. Hope the fans will join us
See,
there.
Paul was the hippest guy in wrestling because he would watch an hour of other TV every week.
Nice elbow by Beautiful Bobby.
And he drove the point of that elbow right
He watched just enough TV to have like 3 references.
Here's the thing. This Wednesday night, you know, the Z-Man is Beautiful Bobby's type in one way. He has a belt, the World TV title belt. And Beautiful Bobby, in his own estimation, is the best wrestler.
I didn't catch that, but that is funny.
That title.
Bobby Eaton said he'd have a lot of
But they didn't just dub over the first half of the show, too.
Monday night in Dothan, Alabama. You know, he's a native of Alabama from the Huntsville area. He said fans from all over Alabama love him. He said he's the most popular guy in Alabama since the late Bear Bryant.
How do you know,
You know what
Jim?
Bear Bryant would be saying today if he were alive?
Maybe he said he ate a bear at Hardy's in Dothan.
I got it when I first heard it back when I was in junior high.
Come on, Bobby, stop doing wrestling holds.
But that's okay.
You got it.
I know that you're under a little mental duress.
Bobby has some fun little sparkles on his tights.
You've always done
That's
that
fun.
with your money. We know that
Yeah, but Bobby would do the elbow drop to the forehead. Because he was good enough he could do it without killing
What are you
you.
going to do? And how are you going to live it down to be known as the guy that lost to a woman on TV, if it happens?
It's not going to happen. That's the thing. I am not going to
Shout out to my SSRI gang. I'm gonna take my pill
to a woman
for the night so I can go to sleep after we're done.
You're going to have a hard time. If you lose to Missy Hyatt, you're going to have a hard time regaining your credibility to join me back for the Clash of Champions and stuff at ringside. You know, it's going to be tough.
I tell you what's going to be tough is the Z-Man surviving the assault of Beautiful Bobby.
There we got.
Because this guy really wants to prove to everybody that he
Bobby's
is
gonna
the
do
best
the
singles
Alabama
wrestler
Jam
on
now.
television
Wrap
today.
this bad boy.
Has
He's
so much
really
guts
close to the
on rope
ropes.
Like Beautiful Bobby.
Didn't even have to jump on that one. Just kind of
He is
stepped
very,
off.
very dominant. One of the hottest competitors in wrestling.
How's it feel, boy?
We'll battle it out Wednesday.
Bobby is only understandable when he's not
We're
mic'd.
gonna see the Renegade Warriors in
Just
action
makes
when we come
weird
back.
one-off comments.
But Beautiful Bobby, this
Oh
is
shit, I need to
worth
ask
it.
about that.
Collision course with the world television
Jeb Brunzel and
champion, the
Roadblock.
Beautiful Bobby
That
driving
dark
the
match at a
point of his
WWF
elbow
taping.
into
I need to
Brett
see
Wayne's head,
it.
and here he comes. Wham! Off the top rope.
Oh, that arm looked like it was in a bad spot, brother.
Get ready to leave at a moment's notice to go.
I don't want to leave in a moment's
Wrestle War.
At the Clash of Champions live here on TBS.
Skip ahead. There we go.
He and the Z-Man indeed will
Wanted.
Send your name, address, age,
All right.
and phone number on a
Damn it.
War 91
Whatever, I'm leaving it.
sweepstakes. Post Office Box 28955, Atlanta, Georgia 30358. Wrestle War 91. Warriors in the desert sun. Sound off 1-2. Enter the sweepstakes now. And if you don't
I did a Why Roadblock Rules video.
live on pay-per-view February 24. Dismissed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event is
Oh, I did not catch that. That is Space Ghost doing the voice. Old George Well. I believe this is the main event for the night. Got the Renegade Warriors against the State Patrol. Spoiler alert for those of you watching live. Tomorrow's WCW Deep Cut Short will be about a very interesting story I learned about Lieutenant James Earl Wright that makes this whole gimmick kind of ironic.
And I'm going to be talking to the Renegade Warriors, time permitting, before we go off the air. Here tonight
I should do that. Do the sequel.
Take on the Horsemen, Arn Anderson and Barry Windham.
Roadblock won matches. That's how everyone knows of the legend of the Roadblock. Or the, what was it, the dead end drop, I think he called it?
Well, I've just been informed that the Horsemen are standing by live in the locker room area. Let's go there now.
Jim Ross, these two guys.
How did they get dressed so quickly?
Because we're gonna come down there.
Oh, I totally believe there's a green screen in that tiny ass locker room back there.
Nothing either one of them can do about it because we say what we're gonna do.
Well, that's an interesting. I've scheduled.
Yeah, James Earl Wright and Buddy Lee Parker. Yes, the State Patrol.
I tell you what the Renegade Warriors better do during that interview. They better come out right here on national TV and apologize.
Sunset flip. Yeah, well, why?
Because you see, this Wednesday night they're stepping in the ring with the most serious.
Like, my understanding is if they would have put up a green screen backstage at center stage, they wouldn't have had room for like anyone to get dressed.
I mean, they're from the chicken-hearted tribe, aren't they?
No, Paul.
Well, I'm telling you, they didn't back down to the Horsemen. They didn't show the Horsemen the respect that the Horsemen deserve. And they can push around the State Patrol all they want. This is just a couple of cops that go to Dunkin' Donuts too often.
Yeah, that's pretty much what, yeah. Roadblock wrestled the guys that were about to wrestle the Giant. Or, like, were about to, like, yeah, a guy that would have to, like, pick up a big guy. So you would believe it. But he did win some matches.
Taking Parker over.
I mean, I'm taking nothing away from these guys. They're a great tag team, but you know.
Yes, they should have. Because it is the dead end drop. All-time great move.
There'll be no main event.
Lee Scott, he was like half of his body was under the ropes there, bud.
So the next time that we'll be with you here on television, we'll be
I hate that, brother. Yes, that was the group of guys that Kevin Sullivan hired. That if you were about to wrestle the Giants, you beat one of those guys on TV. Lex Luger put all of those guys in the torture rack at various points.
There are great seats still available for that event, and we'll be right up into right before 8 o'clock, I understand. They're holding some seats back for you fans that may be driving in from out of town to see that event this Wednesday
It was,
night.
yeah. Buddy Lee Parker's a decent wrestler. He's a little tyrant.
In this State Patrol
Oh.
move there, Chris Youngblood. You know, I think a lot of people.
Dude, it sucks so bad.
Renegade Warriors are the decided underdogs.
I mean, shit, WWE still has, they still pretend that Jeff Cobb is Samoan. Like, they say that Joaquin Wilde is Mexican.
Not shown any fear toward the Horsemen. Respect, yes, but fear no.
Yes, Buddy Lee Parker straight from the WCW Cyberdome. Do you think at this point that he thought that, you know, 9 years later, he'd be wrestling in cyberspace? Inside of Alexandria York's computer?
Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker stepped to the ride there with the Irish whip, and Chris Youngblood.
Those matches ruled. I'm glad you watched them, Jim. Jim Parsons Bazinga. That is your real name.
Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker and his erstwhile partner, Lieutenant James Earl Wright can take over.
Well, I'm sure they're going to capitalize on that mistake, and that mistake could be very deadly this Wednesday night at the Clash of the Champions. Can you imagine what would happen to the Renegade Warriors should Barry Windham or Arn Anderson get an advantage?
Lee Scott, get out of the way, dude. You're a wrestler. You know better.
Tag made. Parker back in. State Patrol, very tough.
Do you think Buddy Lee Parker saw that
competitive.
there was a guy on the Falcons that was big with a mullet and a mustache? He's like, someday I'm going to train that guy to be a wrestler, and then I'm going to cost him his career in a tag team match.
Chris Youngblood able to tag his brother Youngblood.
Yeah, Lee Scott was a tall drink of water, man.
Chris Youngblood
tall and skinny.
taking over on Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. Good elevation. And a drop kick. Shot there to the lieutenant. Nice roll up. He may have him right
O'Connor. Oh, that was the 4 count. You were a little late there, bud.
Now all 4 men with rookie referee Lee Scott having a little trouble getting the order back here. Nice move there by the State Patrol.
Buddy Lee Parker's eye ain't bumping on that one, brother.
Well, this one could go either way at this point. Sergeant Parker knocks out his commanding.
All cops are bad at tag team wrestling.
Thanks to the momentum from the Renegades. Double.
Hey, Terry Taylor's in the back like, what the fuck, guys? I can't do a 10 arm.
Interview somebody. I don't know who's going to show up.
I'm going to interview somebody. I don't know who's going to show up. He just heads down there with the microphone. Whoever wants to be interviewed. Lee Parker's gonna make him do squats for hours.
Right now, but it looks like the Horsemen have showed up. Let's go down to Jim Ross in the midst of all this trouble.
All this trouble, they say. What? Okay. Why did they put their clothes back on for that promo and then take them off and come back out?
With these 2 boneheads, what's going to happen to them when they get on the Horsemen?
Hey, now wait a minute, guys.
Continuity, guys.
We'll sell it right now if you're bad enough. You guys are the 4 Horsemen. You're the baddest thing that walked on theirs. Let's just see how bad you are right in that ring right now, Danny.
All right, there you go, guys.
Almost as audible as Bobby Eaton.
You guys are supposed to be the baddest guys in wrestling. You're the baddest guys in wrestling. Why don't you sell it right here? And the Horsemen are going to accept that challenge, taking over. Boy, the Renegade Warriors are showing that they mean business. What a situation it will be.
What a way to sell the Clash with this match.
This coming Wednesday night, 8:05 Eastern Time live.
Pandemonium, baby.
Just one of the great main events. We'll see you Wednesday night.
All right, that is really loud. Why is that so loud? Anyway, we're done for tonight. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me a little bit later than normal. Appreciate the hang tonight over the last 2.5 hours. I will be back on Sunday for Off the Grid on YouTube and Twitch. Gonna watch some real weird shit from Florida that I found. And then next Tuesday, I'm back for WCW Deep Cuts Live on Twitch, 9 p.m. Eastern there. Like I always like to end these things with, I get it, life sucks, it's the worst. So many bad things are happening right now, whether it be on a micro or a macro level. But all I ask is that you just make it to next Tuesday. That's all I'm asking for. The next 7 days. I hope to see you here next Tuesday, WCW Deep Cuts Live, but even if you don't make it, just get the next Tuesday. And my name's Tom. It's way too late. Go to bed.